Welcome to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nibel. We're a group of local gamers just like you, roleplay for your enjoyment. My name is Dustin Ritchie, your humble dungeon master, both your best friend and your greatest enemy. But tonight, I am not. I will be giving up the seat. But I'm joined by my fellow seekers. I'm getting this all messed up. All messed up. But I will be giving up the seat for the first time, for tonight's game will not take place in Nibel. It will take place in...
the village of Lushfern.
Oh! Because tonight we're being rated by Gaming Honors. Martin Bunicki is here to lead us through a module adventure. We will do the chair ceremony after our video because it is Monday night, everybody.
Let's roll!
Let's roll!
Don't touch anything!
What?
Welcome to Role Seekers.
Yeah!
But I am not Dustin.
You're not?
You're not?
I'm not your friend or your enemy. I'm your judge.
Ooh.
Your judge, because tonight we are playing Dungeon Crawl Classics. And in Dungeon Crawl Classics, you don't have a dungeon master, you don't have a game master, you have a judge. I will adjudicate the rules. I will judge your role playing.
Oh, God.
Yes, no pressure. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Dustin, for giving up the chair. I feel like I feel like number one.
Make it so.
Make it so. There's a lot of power in this chair, and I do feel it. I'm grateful for
It's the
that.
dragon. It's the dragon
yeah.
head.
If you haven't played Dungeon Crawl Classics before, and nobody at this table has, it is an old school Renaissance game that really takes you back to sort of the early 80s, even late 70s, when people gathered in their basements with their pens, their pencils and their dice, and they rolled up their characters and they made up wacky monsters, and you rolled your stats just 3d6 down the line. How did that feel, Role Seekers?
It was really fun.
I've done that before, but not with just 3d6.
My
Yeah.
very first roll was just 3.
3.
It wasn't such a notable.
So,
I also have to say, I was told to make an extra character because of how bad I rolled my 4 characters.
yeah, so it is important to know that in Dungeon Crawl Classics, you start as 0 level. And in fact, reading from the rule book, playing Dungeon Crawl Classics starts at 0 level. Untrained, uneducated peasants. Most of these characters died pitiful deaths in the dungeon. We highly suggest each player roll up multiple 0 level characters. Don't get attached. So this, for gamers who have taken characters to what level are you now? Trevor, what level are you now in Nibel?
16.
Level 16.
Huge.
Dungeon Crawl Classic maxes out at 10.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is going to be,
Yeah.
it's going to be quick. It's going to be bloody. It's gonna be fun. One other thing I want to emphasize to all of you is a difference in Dungeon Crawl Classics is you all have a certain number of luck points. You can burn those points down to add to any roll you choose. Okay, so if you make an attack roll and you want to burn luck, I'll ask you, do you like that roll? And you'll have one chance to tell me, maybe I don't. And you can take some luck points down and add it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Would I be taking that, like this character's luck is 10? Would I
Yes.
be taking away from 10?
You would.
Okay.
Yep, and that modifier will change as you take luck points away. But as your judge, I want to reward you. I want to encourage you. So I will be looking for opportunities to give you temporary luck points. So, if you're doing some great role play, or things are looking grim, I might award you with some luck points. And in fact, to start off, I'm going to give each of you 2 fleeting luck points.
Can we put that in the moon slot?
Yeah, it's temporary. And here's
For all 4 characters or each character?
Or per player.
for the 2 you're gonna for all your characters. You can do it for all your characters. Here's the thing about fleeting luck, however. As soon as one of you rolls a 1,
Trevor.
you all lose all of them.
Okay. Trevor, you're
So-
not allowed to roll anymore.
So don't hold on to them too long, right? Because you can lose them at any moment. We are going to be playing a brand new adventure tonight. It's called All Chimeras, Great and Small. And in fact, Gaming Honors, we are running a Kickstarter for this adventure right now. So if you look on Kickstarter for All Chimeras, Great and Small, you will find our Kickstarter. Thank you. Look at that. Yes, it's so exciting. So check that out.
Where can we find that?
What's that?
Where can we find that?
On Kickstarter.
Kickstarter?
That's right. And you will all be listed as playtesters. You 6, not the thousands of people watching. You'll just have to sort of feel it.
But you can feel like
You can feel it inside.
Live vicariously through us.
You can
I feel
roll.
so special.
You can roll with us. It won't mean anything if you roll with us, but,
But you can't roll with
And you
us.
can tell us.
So check your own luck at home.
You can check it.
Yeah.
So are you ready, Roll Seekers?
Heck yeah!
Incredibly
Yes.
so.
Here we go. You're scared? That's the right way to
I'm
be.
terrified.
That's what makes a good time. Long has your village of Lushfern been an oasis in the arid plains. Its fields are fed by the Sweet Spring River that winds its way through the Harrow Hills to bring its clean waters to the lowlands. But lately, something's wrong. The Sweet Spring has slowed to a trickle, putting this year's harvest at risk. And Elwood Mudgeons, a hunter you all know, who traveled upriver just a few days before the water slowed, still hasn't returned. It seems a bad omen. Elwood Mudgeons was one of the best. You realize that something must have happened if he's not back yet. So one morning, Bettina Featherstone, she is the town miller and also your sort of de facto leader. She gathers all the townsfolk together in the square and looks out at the crowd, looks out at the villagers and says, "My friends, it is clear that something has happened to the Sweet Spring River. Perhaps it's just a mudslide. Let's hope it's just a mudslide. But we can't afford to wait any longer. We need bold villagers to step forward, to take the risk, to take the chance, to travel into the Harrow Hills and find out what has happened to the Sweet Spring River. Perchance you'll find Elwood Mudgeons. Maybe he's hurt. Maybe he's just waiting to be helped. But I need some of you to step forward and take this challenge. Who will do it? Who will save the village of Lushfern?" This is why I love democracy. Yes, let me see who these bold adventurers are. Eli, who are your bold adventurers?
Ah, crap, I'm trying to remember my voices. Yeah, welcome.
Oh, wow.
Welker.
Okay, so we have Welkin.
Ralphgar.
Right. I'm gonna have to work on that accent. Okay, Relfkar. Can you tell us a little bit about Relfkar?
I'm the cheese maker.
Relfkar is a cheesemaker. All right, Relfkar. And are you a young cheesemaker? Are you an old cheesemaker?
I'm quite middle-aged.
The best age to be. All right, so Relfkar is a cheesemaker, and you have probably, yes, very dramatic. You have one other character probably too. Who's coming?
Chuck.
Chuck. Now, tell us and tell your neighbors about Chuck.
Well, Chuck here, you gotta know. I lend the city money. I'm the moneylender.
Okay, so moneylender. Why, Chuck? Why are you willing? Chuck, I'm grateful for your service, says Bettina Featherstone. Why are you willing to risk everything?
Well, you see here.
Yes. You know, it doesn't matter. I just appreciate your zeal. Jamie, do you have a couple of adventurers?
I do.
Who are they?
So I had to bring back R.I.P. Cassandra. So I'm gonna do my voice of Cassandra for her. But I am Beatrix. And I am going on this adventure because I too am a hunter, and I know Elwood
Yes.
very well, and I am quite worried about him, and I know that he would come and he would help me if I were missing. So, but yes, I am Beatrix, and I am in my late 20s.
And clearly, Beatrix, you went to a really fine finishing school for hunters.
Yes.
You've got a very
Yes.
sophisticated hunter.
Yes.
That's
My father took up the hunting trade, but my mother always said that it was important to support yourself properly as a woman. Even if you're covered in dirt and blood, you should still present yourself finely.
Oh my God.
wow. Beatrix, you are a model to all of us. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so Jamie, we've got Beatrix, the fine 20-something hunter, and who is your other character?
I'm Otis.
Otis. Oh, I'm liking him already.
I'm a guild beggar,
A guild beggar.
and I'm just looking for some cash, honestly. So I'm hoping if I find him, I'll get a reward.
Well, you will certainly have the village's. You will have our profound gratitude, Otis, and it could be we can talk to the guild about getting you a 1-month waiver on your guild fees in the Beggars Guild. It's really nice you have a membership card when you're in the Beggars Guild.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an official thing. It's kind of Kevin, who do you have for us tonight?
My name is Jamie. I'm actually a glove maker here in town. I'm a halfling. Actually, I was the first glove maker here in town. Thank you. That asshole Jax came, trying to undercut all of my prices, but we'll not worry about that right now. Right now, I'm just here to show that I'm more than just the local best leather worker. I'm here to help the town. I'm here to show my support for everybody else and to be a team player.
We always value the community support of our local merchants and vendors. And truly, Jamie, I am grateful for your. I will be very. Jamie with an E. I will be very helpful. And who's your other character going with us?
My name is Trevor.
God damn it, Kevin!
I'm just the hostler here. To my understanding, that just means I work with horses, but my research really hasn't given me that much insight as to whatever that means. My horses are all kind of getting thirsty, and the guy who runs the stables, he said that since I'm just the low guy on the totem pole, that I need to go and get the water back, so I don't really have a choice if I want my job.
Well, far be it from me to tell you your trade, Trevor, but I imagine the first thing as an ostler is to learn what it is. And once you do that, you will certainly advance professionally. But thank you for your sacrifice. I mean, your volunteerism. I'm sure you'll come back fine. Allie, who do you have?
I'm Johanna, and I go anywhere Beatrix goes.
Oh.
And I can't do my job as a ditch digger if I don't have hunters accidentally killing things they shouldn't be killing for me to dig ditches and hide them in.
I'm known for that.
So you help cover up out-of-season hunts.
I didn't say that.
No, you just okay. Very good. And you're good friends with Beatrix.
Yes,
Does she pay you for this service, or just you do it because
I idolize her.
you idolize her? All right. So that's Johanna. And are you human ditch digger?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And how old are you? How long have you been at the ditch trade?
Oh, probably since I was 5.
You got to start them young,
Yeah,
right? Start them young, folks, at the ditch digging.
Are you like a serial killer and like?
You don't know what we do.
And I'm also in my late 20s.
All right. And who is your other character for us?
My Jax Halfling. I own Fast Hands Gloves for All. I am looking for
Fast hand.
new opportunities. I have my counterpart Joey over here. I'm gonna test him out and see if he can run the shop while I'm gone. Also, gotta keep an eye on that Jamie and see if they're getting into a new business I need to get into first.
So we've got Jax and Jamie, rival glove makers. If I don't smell drama here, this is like Dallas or Succession kind of stuff. I'm really worried about what's going to happen when these two glove makers take off the gloves. Oh, come on! The gloves will be off.
And only one will return.
Trevor, who do you have?
Makers enter.
So I have 2 characters, Lenny and George, who happen to be brothers.
Yeah, I can help. I can do stuff.
Is this Lenny?
Lenny, I'm sorry, this is Lenny.
Okay.
This is Lenny.
And what does Lenny do?
Lenny is part of the blacksmiths in town. Now, he's actually not intelligent to work on any iron, but they kind of, those, the mills where they tie up like a mule and he, walks in a circle? He does that with the mules. They're slowly training him to, like, carry buckets of water and stuff.
Okay, so he just helps keep the mule.
I can help. I want to help Big Plant. I mean,
George, it's Lush Fern. We've been here for a while, but you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. So George is the butcher in town.
Okay.
And they came into town shortly after it was kind of founded, maybe a few years ago, and he is kind of like the sole caregiver for Lenny. Drops him off at work every day, makes sure he gets home, eats his meals, things like that. Lenny just isn't that intelligent.
Does Lenny like rabbits?
Unfortunately, so. A little too
This
much.
just
He is
doesn't-
a very kind
And puppies.
person.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough.
And women.
And yes.
Johanna has buried things for Lenny.
thank you, Joanne.
You know where all the bodies are.
Mice and men.
Where all the bodies are
That's
buried.
the names from them.
Yeah.
The TikTok's figuring it out. They go,
Way to go, TikTok. Literary references are flying. Dustin, who do you have for us this evening?
So one of the characters has his hand up. Excuse me, I missed the question. I think it's kind of shoveled into like that he's volunteering, but what's happening here?
What's his name?
Jacob.
Now, yeah, Jacob, thank you. I am asking for volunteers to go into the Harrow Hills to discover what's happened to the Sweet Spring River. Are you one of our volunteers?
Because my hand's up, does that mean I have to say yes?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll do it. My name's Jacob Bento. I am a farmer. Farmers descended from the farmers of Calgary.
From the Calgary farmers.
Yeah, I'm not from Calgary. I've always lived here. Family's from Calgary, though.
And what do you, for those of us at home, what do you raise on your farm?
Hens.
Hens.
I got my hen right here.
That's always.
I call her Huckles. I call her Sister Barry.
All right, Huckles the hen.
I don't have Barry with me though. I left him near her near the farm. I'll just have Huckles.
All right.
I'm gonna bring her though. Nobody allergic, right?
Hen allergies, anyone? No hen allergies.
All right, you can put my name down there.
All right, we have it. It's Jacob with a Y.
Yeah, it's Y-A-Y Cobb.
Oh, Jacob. I like it. All right. And
I say my name is Jonas Bacharach of the Bacharach family.
Very known.
yes.
I'd like to keep my profession private for now. I am a confidence artist.
Oh, nice.
As you know, we sell the finest accessories and things that can accessorize said accessories.
It is great. So, Jonas, we are grateful that you are willing to go on this adventure.
Can you give an example of an accessory that accessorizes it?
Why, yes I can, young man. I see that you are wearing...
That's a woman.
I don't judge. His intelligence is -2. I can see that you are wearing... Do you have anything of note?
No.
Like necklace?
Not at all. Nothing.
Are you new?
No, I do have a ring.
There you go.
So right there, that ring on your hand, imagine a second ring coming right off that.
Like around it, or just like kind of like that?
Like 2 rings together, like this.
Oh, okay. How would you wear that?
You put it right on.
Oh.
You make it a little bit bigger. That's why you buy the accessory and the accessories to accessorize
At the
says
same
accessory.
time. Okay. I understand.
The inspiration for this voice is Froghorn Langhorn.
All right, so I am feeling very good about the fleeting luck because that was all wonderful. These are a great group of characters. A couple notes. So they all have they have 2 more characters. So these are wonderful. Don't get attached. Also, because this is because you are peasants,
These are way too better.
and you referenced this, Dustin, which I think is important. One of the ways that you can manage to survive in this game is to really think creatively about how to use what you have. So, for instance, hens, they can be great at finding traps. Or you're think about. I mean, it's a fatal. It's in the rules. It's not
The rats who find the mines. Just
It said it in the rules because you may send your hen out to find traps.
Don't die.
so.
Coincidentally, Lenny is also good for finding traps.
Oh no! So I just want you to be everything you have on you can be helpful. Any of your occupational possessions are helpful.
Okay.
I also want to, if you have a moment here, if you want to discuss, like if you want to think about what you want to bring with you, if you want to prepare for this journey. You don't have a lot of money, so you're not going to be able to buy a lot of things. But for instance,
He's got money.
you have some money, but is it yours?
Of course.
It's if you're like holding
I
on
lend
to
the
it.
money. I get money back.
Yeah, that's how it works.
But Bettina, right?
Yes.
So are rations going to be covered for the trip?
Yes, good.
Okay.
Good question. And you all know that really, it's only the hunters who even venture into the Harrow Hills, and they don't go far. They'll go a couple of hours in, and those the bravest who have gone the furthest in. Part of why they stopped is they began to notice tracks of animals that were strange, that didn't look like other creatures they knew. They'd be sleeping at night and they'd hear sounds that didn't sound like animals they were familiar with. And so, because the Sweet Spring River has always provided for your town and the farming's always been great, the hunting and the logging up in the hills nearby has been fine, people don't go very far.
Okay.
But they don't know where the blockage is, right? So yeah, you will be supplied with rations for sure. It's going to be simple things. You can't get armor, but for instance,
Sure.
if none of you have, if you have a character that does not have a club, like if you want to make sure you have something you can like hit with, you could certainly get one.
Okay. And then in this world, our characters would we know are there mythical creatures, like stories we've heard of, or is this pretty much like we are just the absolute everything? We are
It's Dustin's
like,
birthday. Everyone's calling
Oh
him.
yeah,
Happy birthday.
Okay, I'll take care of it. You guys keep going.
Birthday.
So, is this like our world, and we could discover things, or have we heard stories of like dragons or mythical creatures, things like that?
Yeah,
Back up now, Dustin.
you do know that you've heard stories of magical beasts for
Okay.
sure. So it's not quite like our
You
world.
paused.
You know that there are things that are like magic. But in your village, it really hasn't come up much.
Okay.
Right? Like
Okay.
your village is pretty mundane.
Okay.
So you've heard stories of these things, but probably none of your characters have seen this
Sure.
kind of thing.
Okay. So I've heard of a wizard before. I've never seen a wizard.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's a great way to think of it.
Okay.
Yep.
Martin, can I get the guy's name again?
Elwood.
No, I have him, the one that's recruiting us.
Oh, Bettina Featherstone. And it's a she, and she's the miller of the town. She is in her late 40s. She wears her hair pulled, she's got gray hair pulled back in a fierce bun. She is, she's no nonsense, right? That's part of how she got this position because she just runs her business. And, luckily, because the river's always flowed smoothly, it's not been a hard job. This is the first time she's had to kind of gather you up for a sort of crisis. Are there any other questions that you would like to ask on either as players or on behalf of your characters before? I'll tell you, it's the morning, so the intent is, you'll sort of pack up and head out today. But I can answer any other questions you have as either players or characters.
Ready to
Go
go.
right now.
I need to go get myself something to hit with. I have a sling and some crutches. I'm not gonna be very valuable during this because I am injured. I was begging and I tried to take some food and I got beat up
Now,
pretty bad.
so Otis, since you're a member of the guild, are those crutches actual? Like, do you actually need them, or do you use them because they're good for business?
I mean, they're good for business, but I figured that I could use them if I'm not selling them, because this is kind of part of my store.
Yeah, that's right. you could hit with them too.
I can? Okay.
I think you can hit
Cool.
with them.
My father
It
always
would probably be
said
a 1d4.
that
Like a staff.
if we're gonna be cleaning up landslides, gonna need shovels. Can I get some shovels?
Don't you have a shovel in your hand?
No, that's a pitchfork. Only good for leaves and the hay. And it'd be hard to do it with. It'd be hard to hit mud with the shovel.
So unfortunately, because shovels are pretty dangerous. Who's got a shovel? Someone
I
has
do.
a shovel. Yeah. So
It's only a 1d4.
oh, okay. So you can have 2 more shovels. Divvy them up. You should. This is this Jacob? Jacob,
Oh.
because you asked, you get a shovel.
I'm gonna give it to Jonas because I have a pitchfork.
Okay.
Well, honestly, you know what? I'm gonna give Jonas the pitchfork. Cause Jonas, you look pretty strong.
Oh, it is?
No, Jonas, this guy, the Bacharach man.
Jonas.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonas, you take this pitchfork because you got those biceps muscles I see. Okay.
Jacob, I know how to use that. Can I help?
No, this is my shovel now. I just gave away my pitchfork. So I can't give you my shovel too.
Oh, okay.
Well, I have another shovel though.
I gave you 2 shovels for the group. So if you would like the other, this would be for who? For Lenny?
Yes, it'd be.
Yes.
Yeah,
Lenny
Lenny,
can
I'm
take-
gonna be honest with you. Because your brother keeps watching you, I'm not gonna give this to you because I don't trust you.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I hold your chicken?
No, I'm gonna chain my chicken up. I got a 10-foot chain I'm gonna put it on.
Wow, that's a strong. That chicken ain't going nowhere.
No, I don't like losing huckles.
Okay.
I'm a farmer. I have 1 hit point.
That farmer is going to be
So,
dead.
anybody want this shovel?
I can take it. I have a lot of experience mucking out the horse stables. I think I can handle a
Oh.
shovel.
Maybe you should have the pitchfork then and use a mucker.
I don't care.
Oh no, I'll give you the shovel.
Okay.
You're giving
This
him
is a
because
heavy
he's
responsibility.
he's a mucker. Yeah, a real mucker.
I will say that I use a pitchfork every day.
Okay, so there we have it. This is much like when the Fellowship of the Ring got ready to go into Mordor. I'm feeling it. Yeah, okay, so this,
Except it's not taking 2 hours.
you haven't left town yet. All right, so thank you for all of that. That was brilliant. You are going to set up. It is, Kevin. I mean, I was transported. These people, I'm surrounded by
Have somewhere good.
by strange. And we're all excited. Aren't we all excited to hear you remember all of these accents? And I'm going to need you to announce the character speaking for at least the first 2 hours. All right, so you head up into the hills. And you are following the path of the river, right? You're just going to follow the path of the river. And signs of its decline are apparent as you enter into the hills. The water, there's like a slow, sluggish flow in the center of what was once a wide bank. So now you've got sort of the mud showing up right where the river would have been. There are some tracks in the mud. They just look like probably deer or small mammals are trying to get to the water, right? Because they have to. They've got to get to the water. The Harrow Hills themselves are pretty bleak. A lot of stone, a lot of sort of brush. But along the river, usually it was, pretty grown up, pretty like trees and things. And now everything's looking, you can see that sort of strain. And the first day, you're just sort of making your way through. You're climbing steadily, getting this like higher and higher. For some of you, like Beatrix, this is, at least for the first half of the day, it's familiar.
Okay.
Like you have traveled here before. You're probably actually out front because are you the only hunter in this party?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so you would definitely be in the lead, and it's only after about, as the sun is beginning to set, you're gonna start to feel a little bit nervous.
Okay.
Because you have gone now further than you've ever gone.
Okay.
And night is beginning to fall. Are you going to camp?
I can dig us a foxhole. Is that something that would help? We can all sleep and
We have-
maybe the warmth would sink. I don't know how it works.
We have like 3 shovels.
Yeah,
So we could
we can make
make a
a
really
tent.
big hole.
Got 2 shovels and 1 pitchfork.
I'm sorry, I already had a shovel.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Lenny has been following your chicken all day at a respectful distance.
Yes.
but-
My chain's
chicken, but at a respectful distance.
Respectful distance. So your plan is to dig a hole for the night.
I think we're gonna need multiple holes.
Dig multiple holes.
I think if we dig one hole and we sleep closer together, we'll be warmer.
And then we can use the dirt as like a blanket.
Yes, bury yourself.
I literally dig all day, every day.
Right.
I am not sleeping with no farmer.
Joe.
I say I agree, and I'll be fine with my quality cloak.
Come on. Are you going to light a fire?
Come on, come on, Lenny. Let's go find some firewood while they're debating about digging foxholes. 'Cause
Can I go
apparently
with
we're
you?
at war. But yeah, Lenny can carry a considerable amount of firewood, and they're gonna stay within line of sight of the party as they kind of walk around.
Okay. And it's pretty easy to find firewood, especially things are getting dry, right? So easy to find kindling, get some wood going. Soon a pleasant fire is burning, and night falls. And it is quieter than any of you, even Beatrix, it's quieter than you've ever known a night to be.
So
Because-
we were able to easily make a fire.
Yes.
I'm
I'm
impressed
going
with
to
that.
assume that I'm going to assume that even if you don't have flint and steel on your
I've got flint.
yeah, if you don't
I do
thank
not.
you.
How?
I don't think you would have left without it. So yeah, you get the fire going and it's just silent. so quiet, strangely quiet. Are you all going to go to sleep?
Oh yeah.
I shall stay up and keep guard. I have not been out this far, and I don't know what lurks out there, so I shall keep all of you safe while you sleep in your homes.
I'm used to late nights and early mornings if you need help, miss. Being a farmer, that is.
I will take all the help that I'm given.
Night, night.
Well, maybe we should take shifts.
If you insist, but
You
I
can't
think
stay up all night, then you're gonna fall asleep walking tomorrow.
Listen to Mr. Military over here.
How do you think I got successful?
What?
This is the halfling glove maker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a military man?
No, I make gloves for your fast hands.
Oh, okay. My joke is about you being in the military.
Don't mess with the military, man.
No, I'm not. Well, okay.
All right.
You said that, but.
It was for the fans of the '80s. That's the Eurythmics and Annie Lennox. All right. So tell me about your watch order then. Beatrix, are you taking first watch?
For how
All right.
long?
4 hours.
4-hour shift. Okay.
Is it a standard 8 for like a long rest?
It would be, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You only need two,
Okay.
one per other person?
Yeah, George will wake up in the morning before Lenny does, so he'll take last shift.
Okay.
I'll take the early morning shifts. I'll take third shift.
Okay, so I've got Beatrix,
And Johanna.
Johanna,
Well, just stay up first.
Jacob.
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 I keep wanting to write it. I don't know what. Like it's a J. No, Jacob, and then Lenny.
No, it'll be George.
George. I'm sorry.
George.
All right, here we go. So everyone goes to sleep. Beatrix, give me a D20 roll,
Oh boy.
and you're gonna add your intelligence to this.
This is where we start playing.
I got a -1. Ooh, 17.
Wow. Okay. So it is almost at the end of your watch. Okay. Like you're actually almost ready to wake up, Johanna, and you're sort of staring, and you're letting the fire go all night. You're keeping the fire going all night. So you can see a good 50 feet around you. But somewhere like out in the middle of the river, so it's pretty far. You can't really make it out, but you start to hear a strange droning sound, like an insect, but so loud, really loud for an insect noise. And it's coming from upstream, like sort of bzzz, coming down, and you're staring into the gloom, and you start to see a shape over the water. And it's pretty big. Like you think maybe could it be a hawk? Some kind of flying creature with the buzzing of an insect. And suddenly, tentacles, you think they're tentacles, something like strikes down into the water, and suddenly you see sort of flashing in the moonlight, there's a fish struggling in these tentacles, and then the droning sound disappears back upstream.
It's the Calyx beast. I never seen no. I never seen no tentacle beast before. Yeah, her intelligence is awful, so
She chases.
she's bewildered at this. So she's gonna run and wake up Johanna.
Yeah. I will tell you, Johanna, well, what do you tell her?
Johanna, you gotta wake up! Wake up! I'm up! There's. I've never seen it before. Oh, that's not my voice. I'm mixing up voices now. Hold up.
I know.
No, I love it.
I've seen something out there, and I don't know. It is buzzing, and then there were tentacles and a fish.
I look for it.
Yeah, long gone.
I think why don't you go to sleep? You go to sleep, and it's my turn to watch. You need your rest.
Just watch out for the buzzing because it was
Just go to.
just like that.
Just go to sleep.
Oh, okay. Here.
All chimeras, great and small, at Downton Abbey.
I have this deer pelt for you. It will keep you warm.
Dame Maggie Smith in the role.
I put it on. I'll smell it. Yes,
Yeah.
it smells just like you.
I knew you would like it.
You would like it.
Okay, so that is wonderful role play. Thank you for that. And yeah, I'm just curious. Now, Johanna, is she the ditch digger?
Yes.
So she worships her, right?
Yeah.
So you believe her?
No, I think she's tired.
Okay, so you don't, you respect her, but you're not believing what you don't.
I think that it's been a long day.
That's fair. And I'll tell you, so the rest of your watch is peaceful. The rest of the night goes fine. And you wake up and, it's that great feeling you have when you've been sleeping outside, right? The air smells fresh and crisp. And you gather up your gear, you put the fire out, and the sun is shining brightly as you follow the river. And even though the water is just a trickle, it just seems to shimmer in the light. Like the light is just dancing on the water. It's actually quite beautiful. Each of you pick one of your characters with the highest intelligence and make a check for me.
One out of the two we're using.
I would.
Yeah, out of the two you're using.
So, I would just like everybody to know that George would have woken Lenny up first, and Lenny just for some reason is full of energy in the morning. So he springs to his feet. Then as each person starts waking up, he kind of helps them up, but really, really forcefully. Good morning, friend. And then the next person wakes up. Good morning, friend. He's just really happy to be around his friends.
Other people. That's nice.
10.
11.
17.
Ooh.
Okay. And who was the 17?
That was Jamie.
Ha!
Okay. And
That's fair.
and Jamie is our.
The glove maker.
Okay. So you're a halfling, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, maybe it's because you are, maybe you're sort of closer to the ground. I don't know. You happen to look down though, and you spot tracks. Now, nothing in your character background would let you identify, like unless you can make a pitch for me why your character would be able to identify animal tracks.
Nope, the best I got is I work with leather, and leather is made from animals. So, no, that's the.
What do you say, TikTok?
He's examined their paw shapes as he's like turning them into.
That just
leather.
makes it sound
Wait, so he's a taxidermist?
Taxidermist glove maker.
It's like the grippy gloves, but it's the paw.
Yeah, but like they're giving the whole
The gloves
animal.
have the head still on.
Write that idea down. That could be
It's like
awesome.
the minx. Like,
Oh, just wait till you meet my next character. He'll get along with you.
Okay. Well, so what
This character has to be alive for that.
you do have the option, of course. You know,
Miss Hunter.
Yeah, there you go. Miss Hunter, Beatrix Hunter.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. These tracks here. Do you recognize them?
Okay. Let me see.
Give me an intelligence check.
God, it's not good.
But I'm gonna give you a bonus because you're a hunter.
It's a 9 minus 1. 8.
I'm gonna give you a bonus because you're a hunter. Yeah, so there are deer tracks, and it looks like it's hard to know exactly, but at least 4. Okay, at least 4 deer. Relatively recently. They look like they're relatively recent deer tracks.
Who was watching recently? It looks like normal deer tracks to me. At least 4 of them, and I think that they were here precisely 42 minutes ago.
I would like Lenny to look at the tracks.
Okay,
please.
yeah.
You gotta roll a 1.
Did he roll a 1?
That's gonna be a 3 though.
Okay. Yes, please remind me if anyone rolls a 1. Okay, so yeah, you're like,
That's great.
they're tracks.
Look at the
Okay,
footprints.
so that's it? You're ready? Okay,
Yep.
so yeah, you
so.
think there were deer around, and as you follow the river around a bend, you come upon a small group of deer at the bank. And remember that it's like further in, right? The bank, the river is receded, so they're further in. They're sort of standing in the mud, and they're drinking.
Beatrix!
And it's beautiful. There is a buck a doe, and 2 fawns. And the young buck raises its majestic head to look at you, and it's got those, it's young, so the antlers still have the down, a little bit of fuzz on it. It's beautiful and idyllic. And as it looks up at you, it growls and its jaws open and crack open, and inside of its mouth is another set of wolf-like jaws. And as it does that, all 3 other deer, the doe and the 2 fawns, look at you the same way. Their face splits open. You see the jaws, and they pounce. Roll for initiative. All right. So remember, you get 1 roll for both of your characters. So you can use your higher score, and both of your characters will go on your turn. So let's see here. Eli, what do you got?
8.
Wait,
Okay.
this
I'm rolling the D20.
Hold on.
Not the D30.
agility?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Right?
Yep,
Okay.
yep. And Jamie, how about you?
12.
Okay.
Do we take the highest? I'm sorry, I missed
Yeah, you can take your highest
They're the
agility.
same. They're the
Okay.
same, never mind.
And Kevin, what do you have?
17.
Wow,
There you
Kevin
go.
is on
There you
fire
go.
tonight.
18.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Trevor?
14.
Okay, very good. And Dustin?
A gentleman's 4.
Very good. All right, give me just a moment here.
Johanna, did you hear that?
What? What? I'll never!
I'm so sorry for not believing you! I told you that was a zoo!
Those deers don't look right!
Check to see if they have tentacles!
Those deers don't look right!
Yeah, it is worth pointing out that this is horrifying for your characters, right? You've never seen anything like these creatures. Yeah, you've heard stories of monsters, but this is like the worst
Scared.
Bambi you've ever imagined.
I had a dream like this once!
Why aren't they buzzing? I thought they were supposed to buzz.
I heard buzzing, but I didn't see where it came from. I saw tentacles and a fish.
I didn't hear no buzzing.
Man, they're taking a long time to get here!
Standing there. You're like running around like the opposite side of the lake.
Lauren, is this
We see them
initiative-
coming, but we're just talking.
Is this
Oh no!
Is this like 6-second initiative as well?
Yeah, well, I think it's 10.
10.
But yeah.
But
Yep.
same.
See,
Yep.
that was enough for our screams.
It's okay, Lenny.
TikTok, just to let you know, we are playing. This is a Dungeons and Dragons light game. It's called Dungeon Crawl Classics. So I know there's
DCC!
people
Hey,
that
say, say.
All right, here we go. So, Allie, your characters are first, and this is what we're gonna say. Like, it's about they're about 50 feet away, so it's gonna take them. It's gonna take them around to reach you, and it would take you around to reach them before you can attack melee. If that,
Okay,
if
both of
that's
my
what,
characters are melee.
if that's what you want to do.
Are we allowed to ready actions or no?
Not really. No.
Okay.
So Johanna just jumps right in front of Beatrix and runs, like, try to block the sight with her shovel.
Okay.
So she's like, I'm gonna protect you.
Not advancing, just jump.
No, advancing.
Okay.
Just like in the line of, like in the
Oh,
line
I
of
see.
sight.
Okay. And so sort of double move at a run.
Yep. The
Okay.
shovel.
And how about Jax?
Is there somewhere to hide behind?
Yeah, I mean, you might have to sort of move a little bit further away from the river where there's some more tree cover and boulders.
Like-
but yeah,
If like closer to them, can I get closer to them? Is there like a big rock or anything?
it's pretty wide open between you and them. So I
Okay, Jax is he's gonna go like one movement forward and then like somersault with his weapon and then like lay in the grass.
What's Jax's weapon?
An awl.
An awl.
With-
And Jax is the halfling glove maker
Yes.
who's just done an amazing like Captain Kirk shoulder roll to.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's like kind of like this. Like so, if the deer go by, he's gonna like try to like stick.
Perfect description.
Oh, okay, very good.
Perfect description.
And
I want to beat everything up like that.
hey, that always works.
It did. He survived every encounter,
Right?
Kevin.
You punch them in the stomach so they bowl over, and then you knock them in the head with the 2 hands, and then bop them to the ground.
every encounter.
Every single time. It works first
Kevin,
time every
what are
time.
you gonna do?
All right. Jamie is going to take out her awl.
Throws me out.
It's really confusing.
Throws me off.
Save the pelts! They're nice pelts! She runs forward And can she get close
Love
enough
this
to attack? How far
character.
away are they?
No.
She can get not this round. She'll be able to
Right.
attack next.
Yeah,
round.
she'll just bolt towards them. She
Oh.
wants those nice deer pelts.
Yeah, okay, and one of the fawns sort of like looks up at its father and then growls at all of you and charges forward, and it is very quickly, except for your character who's sort of hiding, it's among you, but it can't attack, and so does its little sister, and then Trevor.
Okay.
So you actually do now have, there are 2 fawns in striking range.
Oh, okay.
Do they have the weird?
Oh, yes. Yep.
Okay. So,
Lenny hugs them.
I'm gonna do an even odd roll for myself for Lenny to see how he's gonna react. So, odds is he's going to become aggressive and attack, and evens is he's going to cry.
Love it.
Oh, he's gonna attack. He's gonna
Okay.
attack. So he is going to attempt to grab one of the baby deers by its legs and throw it into the water.
Okay.
How do you do that?
Yeah, how do I do that?
I'm gonna make it. So the first thing is just gonna be like a melee attack roll
Excellent.
to see if you can grab it.
Okay.
So you add your strength.
Holy crap.
17, and I have a +2 to my strength.
Yeah, you totally have
All
it.
right, Lenny.
All right.
And so you just want to throw it into the water.
I would love to do like a hammer throw, like it just spins around a couple times and launches
Oh,
into the
like-
water. Hopefully, it can't swim.
Shock put.
Okay.
Chocolate.
So yeah, you throw it, and so it is. I'm gonna say it's this one. Unfortunately, the water is not so deep that it can drown. So it is going to though. It's going to take a minus on its move
Ooh,
because you hurt
okay.
it,
Excellent.
and it has to now get back up out of the water.
Oh, I'll take it.
There is still one more around you.
Sure. Then I'll go ahead and
So this would
be George.
Yep.
George is just gonna go ahead and swing with his cleaver.
Okay.
All right. 12.
A 12 will hit.
12 will hit. All right.
So this is the best weapon I think any of us have.
It's a good weapon, right?
My, I didn't.
It's a 1d12, isn't it?
What?
D10.
Wow.
I didn't
D10.
realize
It's
that.
like a battle axe.
I mean, it's minus one.
One.
-1, but that's still 9 damage.
Okay.
a
Describe to me.
That's a 1. That's not a 10 because I rolled.
A
On
d10,
my-
that's a 1.
Yep, that's a 1. It's
Oh.
0 damage.
No, you can always do one.
I can
Okay.
always do 1 damage, guys.
So it doesn't really. It take a nick out of it, but it's not seriously not seriously
Yeah.
hurt. Yeah, it did not sort of move this yet.
Yeah, George is used to butchering dead animals, not alive animals.
So the buck runs at full speed, and it actually can reach George.
That's fair.
And it is in a rage, and it actually it's just gonna try and gore you with its antlers.
Okay.
So it's kind of bending its antlers down.
Miss.
That is a 13 to hit.
Yeah, he hit me.
5 points of damage. Oh, so George is
down.
literally
down.
lifted.
There's no
The
down.
antlers pierce into its body. It lifts George up. He's sort of, dangling from the antlers, and with its head, it just sends him flying.
Oh.
He just died.
The butcher.
The first.
Butcher.
Yeah, let's pour one out. There we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Woo! Okay, and Jamie.
Okay. Well.
And now you've got, there's a fawn right in your midst. There's this huge roaring buck.
She's a hunter. She's one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otis is going first though, because his is higher. No, it's not. It is Beatrix. Okay. Beatrix, before the mouse even opened, already had her short bow out because it was deer.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you were
she
gonna
is
kill him.
ready, and she is going to go at the big honko.
At the buck?
The big honk.
Big honk.
Big
Big
honko.
honko.
Not today.
Have at thee.
Have at thee. 9.
How do you feel about that 9?
Ooh.
My luck's already so bad.
Do it.
Okay.
You have 2 fleeting.
Oh, I do. Okay.
So does that add 1 to that roll?
Each luck she burns adds 1.
Oh.
Trevor's gonna roll a 1, so you might as well use it.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
So you're gonna add both.
I'm gonna add both of them.
I can't roll
So
anything
that's
if
an
my
11.
character-
It's an 11.
How do you feel about that?
I don't feel great. I feel like it's a 12 to hit. That's what I
It's
feel.
a big guy.
I just
That's
feel.
I just feel that in my soul,
So then
in my
I
belief.
just
So I'm gonna burn.
Do it. Burn
All
up.
right.
Burn
so
up.
that one's permanent, so you take it off of your
Okay.
sheet,
Okay.
and
Oh, yeah, you still got
Yeah,
some.
I'm gonna still.
You still got some to go
yeah.
before it messes with your
Yeah,
modifier.
I'm good.
it hits.
Burn it up. Burn it all up.
Arrow shoots. Yes, use it or lose it. Yeah, the arrow sinks in. How much damage? What do we got here?
Now damage is just straight, right?
Right.
Okay.
And if you roll a 1 on damage, it's not. You don't lose your luck.
One?
It's really just the d20 rolls.
It's a,
1. Okay.
Does it kill it?
How do I feel about that rule?
Let me move dramatically to the hero pin. No.
no.
All right. And then what
Otis.
about Otis? Yes. The guild beggar.
I can sell something using these pelts.
And he's gonna use his sling and slingshot.
Okay, one thing I want to, and this is important. If you shoot into melee in DCC, if you miss, you have a 50% chance of hitting whoever is in combat with that target.
Good. Yeah.
You
Risk.
take that risk.
How it should be.
There you go.
All right.
She's gonna get them.
How it should be. You guys would be so dead
Okay.
every game.
And my strength is a +1.
Like my sunbeam accidentally hits.
16.
Okay, so with a sling, it would just be your dex, but that's okay. So 16 definitely hits.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And that's right.
So is it if
1d4?
Okay.
if you miss at that point it's a 50%?
Exactly.
Okay.
3.
Oh my gosh. That, like, really hit it in the temple.
Is this the buck?
I'm
It's
gonna
the buck.
sell it.
Okay.
I'm gonna sell it. It's my turn.
All right, Eli.
Crap. Chuck's.
Did you already go?
Yep, she went
Oh
first.
my gosh.
Chuck will run up to the one that got hit. He's gonna
Okay.
attack it
Yep.
With what?
with his short sword.
Oh my
Short sword. 'cause Chuck's
Short sword. He's like a warrior. What kind? What is Chuck again?
money lender.
He's like, give me that money back.
Wow, yeah, really. Now
He's a hitman.
blender.
Yeah. Take your kneecap.
You're a shark.
Yeah. Are you? Are
Hey,
you?
I got it.
Are you a lender or a launderer?
He's a shark.
Money. He's a loan shark.
8.
Oh.
About that?
Can I? Yeah. I don't feel too good about that.
Yeah, I bet you
Are you
don't.
hitting the fawn or the buck?
The one
The
that
buck.
you hit.
He's
The buck.
hitting the buck.
I'm saying
Well,
it's
we
a
know-
12.
Well, are you metagaming?
No.
Well,
There's no 12 in the world of
Yeah.
Oh.
What are numbers?
That's okay.
How lucky is
Yeah.
it? Bolt. She only has one
blue
hit.
bolt.
All right.
Alright.
Do you really?
No, my other character.
I think it's a 12.
Burn the 2 that I gave you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll burn the 2. That brings me up to
God
10.
say no.
Yeah.
What's your
How
luck?
dare you?
What's your current luck score for this character?
11.
So if you bring it down to
That's as
a
big as
9,
a
it's
golden
still a
book.
+0.
Yeah, I'll bring it down to a 9.
Okay, so that takes it to a 12, and yes, a 12 hits.
Alrighty.
And you know that this buck is bleeding heavily from its wound, from that
Only use-
arrow and
you
a
use the
sling.
bleeding, but it still brings your luck down.
What the heck?
He rolled an 8, so he's
6.
good.
Nice!
Okay, so tell me how you kill this thing.
Buck in his. Not Buck. Chuck.
Chuck hits the buck!
Chuck's gonna hit that buck!
With a sword,
And
tell me
with
how
a
it
sword.
goes.
So, after seeing it get hit by the bow, Chuck's gonna run up to it, like get into a parry stance
Okay.
With the short sword.
with the short
With the short sword.
Okay.
And like, where's the and like
I know where he trained.
and like
Thrust?
not thrust. He's gonna use like the blunt end and just hit in the head.
Okay. All right, so yes.
And then stabs himself.
With the
I'm
flat,
gonna sell it!
this is a greedy group of adventure. Yeah, so with the flat of the blade, you just knock this thing right between the eyes, and it sort of glazes over, and it's, you know, the deer, the mouth closes over the jaws, and it looks again like a beautiful like Bambi's dad and drops to the ground dead. Okay, and then Eli, what about Relfgar?
Ralphgar is gonna find the nearest tree and try to climb up it.
Okay, give me an agility check.
Please be that how we die.
Please, please die.
4.
Ladder.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no
You're sort of you're like that cartoon character that's scrambling to get up the tree but can't make any progress. So you're just like scraping at
Scooby-Doo
the
climbing it.
at the.
He gotta get out. He gotta get out.
So the doe, enraged at watching its mate drop dead,
Oh no.
Oh, it's mad at
goes.
you.
Yeah, it's gonna go right for Chuck.
Ah, crap.
So Chuck, here comes, and
Chuck
it's at a
killed the
full
button.
run.
Chuck killed the buck.
And it's gonna try and bite you. How does a 13 do?
See, that'll
Oh
hit.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so actually,
My highest is a 10.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Too.
Oh, 11.
My highest is a 9.
My highest is.
Oh, I think it meant
2 points of damage.
Oh, he's still up.
Look at that, everybody! All right,
Look
Oh,
at
why
you.
did I lose that? No, that's a 4.
I am.
Dustin. They are all. So the only one that's not in your midst yet is the one that got chucked into the river. But
Okay.
you've got the doe there now. You've got the fawn. So there's
Can
two
I
in the
have
midst.
these two work together in some way?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Yep.
I'm gonna have Jonas look. He grabs the pitchfork that he's been given and he runs up toward the doe that's been hit.
Okay.
But he looks over at Jacob. These things look mighty hungry. Go into my pack. And he goes and he tries to stab the one deer. So
The
as he's
baby
doing
or
that,
the
he's
mom?
like opening up the back of his pack to kind of point in, and then he goes and attacks the deer with a
Fantastic.
pitchfork. Trying to get our music without. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's no way.
Use all your luck.
Very nice.
We'll burn it all. 7. Yeah, because he's got a +3.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna burn the luck.
Okay, and you were attacking one of the fawns. Is that
Yeah.
right? Now,
baby?
so there was the one fawn. Oh yeah, and the one fawn that took 1 point. Yeah, there is one fawn that was damaged and one that was chucked.
So he's gonna burn the 2 fleeting.
So, okay.
That'll bring him up to a 9.
Uh-huh.
And he'll burn 2 normal, bringing his luck down to a 10, which is still a 0, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's what he's gonna-
9 is actually still 0.
So that should be 12.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Okay.
I hope it was a 10.
He has a pitchfork. Which is
gonna
a
be a
1.
10 to hit.
Yeah, the fawns are like lower.
Fawns are smaller.
Crap.
He's a. All right, he's gonna do 1d8.
Wow, this was the pitchfork.
This is the pitchfork.
Pitchforks are surprisingly lethal weapons. For
They're
those of
very
you watching at home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shovels.
Yeah.
Not.
No,
Sorry, gang, I can't find the
My
D8.
sling did better than a short
You should have
bow.
put your stuff in
There it
order.
is. I did it.
These dice are confusing as all.
they are. They sell trays to put.
All
them
right,
in.
there we go. 7 plus 10 damage.
Nice!
Oh my.
Immediately.
This
Okay.
fawn just erupts.
Yeah, tell me about how you killed this fawn.
Oh, he's gonna. Okay, so he grabs the pitchfork and he kind of runs up and is like, just like my younger days. And as he jumps, he puts it trident style like through its head.
Oh. Yeah, and again, like in fact, you can see because it's got that jaw open. You can actually see one of the tines of the pitchfork pass through the jaws, and it's like between its mouth for a moment. Yeah, and you just drive it to the ground. All right, and what about that was Jonas?
That was Jonas Baccarat.
Yep, and how about Jacob?
Jacob goes into the band's pack and he finds a thing of rations. This? And he throws it at the other one.
He throws.
Try to
the
distract him.
Ah, okay, at the other fawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one in the water or the mom?
Well, the fawn would be the one in the water, right? Because the doe is the one that's here.
Yeah, I thought there were 2 fawns.
There
Yeah,
were he
one's
just
in the
killed
water.
one.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so one's in the water. So is he chucking it at the one in the water?
He is chucking it
Or at
at
the mom.
he's going to chuck it at the. Oh, there's 2 more left?
There's
Yeah.
2 left.
Yeah, there's a fawn and then the doe still.
Well, he thinks the one in the water's been injured, so he's going to throw it at that one.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so we'll see what she does. She's kind of raged because she's watched her daughter and her
Yeah.
husband.
Yeah. I totally
Husband,
get it.
and
You know,
okay.
food, man.
Yeah, food. Allie.
Yeah, Johanna's gonna try to hit this mom with the shovel now
Yeah.
that it's over here.
Oh god. Oh god.
Wait till you have to fight Thumper.
Who? Oh, right.
Lenny will be fine with it. He'll take care of it for us.
Lenny's got you guys.
Okay. 9.
Uh-huh.
Does an 11 hit if I use 2 of my luck points?
You are attacking the
That's from the one.
The mom.
mom. An 11 hits.
Okay, I'm saying I'm not doing more than that.
It is
Yeah.
a 10.
We're using my fleeting luck.
All
All right, and she's just doing it. Shovel's just a 1d4,
Okay.
but she gets +2 because of her. Oh, 6.
Okay. Tell me how you kill it.
Yeah.
Beatrix, I told you I could be a hunter too. And she just jams a shovel like into their neck.
Okay, like the blade end.
The blade.
Yeah, okay. And I'll say that was massive. It doesn't quite sever it, it just hangs, like by a little bit of flesh, just hanging over. And for a moment it stays standing, and then the weight of the head drops to the ground.
And then Jax immediately goes to one of the dead deer, knowing that Jamie wants the pelt, and starts cutting off the pelt.
I love it. There is still one combatant, but that's
I
okay.
don't care.
Go for it, yeah.
That's mine. I'm selling it.
Ah! Looks like I got here first.
Looks like player versus player. We'll just see how it goes.
I called dibs. I did the most damage.
I didn't do any damage, and I'm cutting the pelt off of the buck.
Kevin?
So the one that's left is the one that's in the water, right?
Yeah, and it is sort of staggering its way towards you.
Okay. Yeah. Jamie was running towards all of the deer, but they were all felled before she could even get there because of her tiny halfling legs.
Yeah.
So she's going to just kind of change direction and then go towards the one that's in the water and just bolt after that one.
Okay.
And attempt to an attack.
Yeah.
If she'll get there.
Yep, yeah, she can do it.
All right, that time we'll get there. Okay. With my owl. Oh, that's not gonna.
What?
That one?
Is it a 1?
All right, everyone loses.
Don't
If you
kill
haven't,
Jamie!
if you haven't spent your fleeting luck, it is now gone.
Thanks, man.
I tried.
Oh, there's my pen.
Don't blame the judge.
Blame Jamie.
the player.
Oh, I blame Jamie.
I blame Jamie.
I hate this game.
Don't hit the player, hit the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about Trevor?
Trevor is still just standing there with his staff. He just takes care of the horses at the inn. He doesn't know what's going on, so I'm just gonna stand here with my staff, just kind of in a defensive position in case something gets close. And everybody's doing such a bang-up job of killing them. I think I'm good right here. So I'm just gonna wait, and hopefully it all stops.
Wow. And everyone
You're a
is
dick.
everyone is inspired by Trevor's act of courage. The fawn. Who's got the lowest luck right now? Give me a low luck score.
I got
8.
a 9. Oh, no.
Anyone lower than an 8?
I have a 9.
Okay, who's the 8?
Otis.
Okay, so Otis, that one remaining fawn just fixates on Otis and attacks.
Oh, so that's why I'm having bad luck.
Oh,
Do we get the
critical miss.
Ah!
Is that a 1?
It's a 1.
So
Oh wait, so
alive.
hold on. So Kevin didn't have to roll on what is the fumble
He didn't.
table?
Oh, did you fumble? You did.
Yeah, I
fumble.
got
Oh,
the
yeah.
one.
yeah, you did.
There's a
We're
fumble.
not gonna. I'm not gonna take you back, but yeah. Yes, you should. I was so excited to take away your fleeting luck.
That's true.
I forgot to have you roll on the fumble table. But you know, it actually worked out because I think what happened is if you roll a 1 on the fumble table, let me tell you what happens. Your incompetent blow makes you the laughing stock of the party, but otherwise causes no damage. And I felt like that's kind of what happened.
You did that
Yeah, I think we
so.
sort of did that
authentically.
Anyway, but let's see what happens to
IRL.
this poor creature. No
blows
one's
up.
laughing at it, but it could have happened. But it doesn't. It misses.
Excellent.
And
Spontaneous
I
ignition
guess
flames.
there is no George, is there?
Salt in the
Lenny.
wound. Okay. Lenny
Just take
thinks
my
that
place,
George is
Trevor.
taking a nap. So he's going to go over very upset because he saw what happened. And he's going to attempt to grapple and drown the last fawn.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
So let's do a melee attack.
Oh, yeah. 15 plus strength, so 17.
Okay, and then
17.
you know what? Give me a D8 roll. Because he's massively strong, right?
He's
So
got
17.
17.
Yeah, give me a D8.
Dark.
3.
Okay, well, this thing was already damaged. So you have grabbed its head because you said that you were going to drown it. You snap its neck.
Yes!
Like just as you turn it, the neck snaps and it's dead. And suddenly, it's quiet again. Silence, except maybe for the gentle weeping of Lenny.
Oh no, it is not
gentle.
gentle. It is not quiet. He is completely bawling. He went over. Okay, I got you. He goes over to his brother, and his brother is bloody and from being gored. He sits down and puts George's head in his lap. He just covers himself with blood. And he's gonna sit there for about 10 minutes until everybody else figures out what's going on.
All right.
Do I get a pelt?
So here's the question. So first of all, Trevor, take a point of temporary luck. So this is
thank
not
you.
fleeting. You'll just get this luck to burn. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You can have pelts if you're willing to spend the time to skin and prepare them. It will be the rest of the day.
Can I carry it with me?
You want to carry just like the bloody pelt, or you want to carry the entire dead animal?
The baby dead animal.
You want to carry the dead fawn with you.
Yeah, because I realized that the other one's heavy,
It would be heavy.
and I'm a halfling.
That's gonna be pretty heavy for you
Hey.
too.
Hey, bygones be bygones. Help me carry this baby animal, and we can split the leather.
Fine.
So we're gonna carry it together.
Fine.
Wow. That's kind of beautiful. Competitors coming together over a dead animal. So sure enough. But just to set the scene, this is like it's you,
Two
each-
halflings.
two halflings carrying this thing.
The baby one.
The baby one, yes. All right.
Jonas walks up to Jacob and grabs him.
Why are you throwing my bacon away? You told me to. I told you to get the dagger out of my bag.
Yes. Okay, and you can recover the bacon because no animal ate it,
Okay.
so you will be able to get that back.
I'll go get it for you. I'll even dry it off.
And I have to tell you, for a first combat, only one casualty. You should feel very good about yourself.
Hey!
I'm gonna put that I have.
What happened to the mudslide?
I would like to try to. Chuck is gonna try to take like the butt fall.
So the water can...
Yeah.
Sometimes you shovel.
Can
Sometimes
Jamie
you
just
shovel
go
get
on
bloody.
his lap, Trevor?
He can cut it off.
Kill him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bloody mess. Like you don't have any equipment to sort of take the skin off and everything. But yeah, if you want to cut its head off to have it as a trophy, he took the buck's head.
That makes too much sense.
All right. So you continue traveling.
Yeah.
And I should tell you that, you are shaken by this, right? Because many of you had never fought you hadn't been in combat before. And then you watched George fall, who some of you have known his entire life. So I just want to remind you that it's lighthearted, but it's also really serious for your characters because this is not something you've seen before. Yeah.
When carrying this thing, I'm carrying it by the front legs, so I by the head, and I kind of want to open its mouth.
Yeah.
Does it look scary?
Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Okay. 10.
It does look scary, but I mean that's all you know. Like what you saw, it's really strange. It's like wolf jaws inside of a deer's.
So when its mouth is closed,
It looks like a deer.
lot less scary this way. Just keep that mouth shut.
Yeah, that was what was so surprising about it. When you first saw them, they just looked like normal deer. Okay, night falls, and are you going to use the same watch order?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I believe you this time.
I told you.
I'd like to say a couple
except
words
George
for
stayed up.
George.
Except George
Oh.
stayed up last
Yeah,
time.
I'd like to say a couple things about him. Lanny,
Yeah.
your brother was a good man. You're there, man. That's good. That's pretty good. I'd like to say something too. Lenny has obviously become a problem. But I was brother to watch over him. I don't want to be rude, but I don't think this is the place for him out in the woods.
I have a question. So real quick, I don't mean to interrupt you. Do we have so we have these other characters?
Yeah, you do.
Are they with us? Have they tagged along at all?
So it's here, you know what? Pick one.
That we run into?
Yes,
Curly.
that is around who can be present.
Okay. Yeah, Curly.
Okay.
Oh, this is.
You hear Curly in the background. I completely agree.
That's one. I don't want to say that before we go into the woods deeper, he is a liability.
I'm pretty sure he has 2 watchdogs.
What?
This other guy's watching him. Are you taking George's watch?
Who are you speaking to?
Curly.
Curly? Does it look like I keep a glove on this hand just so I can keep watch at night?
I'd like to say that
You got that glove for me?
I've seen Lenny take
did.
care of lots of people.
I'll help take care of Lenny. His brother was nice to me.
I would say that at least I would hope for the people in the town that were not jerks. I think that everybody kind of liked Lenny. They knew he could get into trouble and stuff, but he was well liked.
If I should remind all of you, this mission is a mission to save someone. If we are saving someone, why not save the person that is amongst our group?
What did George have?
We shall take care of him.
You can loot George's body.
Johanna does.
Yeah. Definitely loot a party member's body for sure.
Yeah, she's not a good person. If there was evil in this campaign, she might have been.
A small sack and a cleaver.
She's gonna take the cleaver.
Oh yeah, the cover was.
In George's memory, I will kill the next deer with this.
Thank you.
If your character doesn't take his gold or copper, Chuck's gonna.
No.
Oh, does he have copper?
Yeah, he had 30.
Jax is a good person. He wouldn't go to loot
Oh,
his
Chuck
shit.
is gonna take his copper.
Oh, okay.
Johanna's not.
I promise I'll be good.
You should give that to his brother.
I'll be happy to lend it to him.
I really like that this started with what I thought was going to be a moving eulogy. Didn't you all think this was going to be a moving eulogy?
No.
But no. The game, like,
You've never started a game with us.
I
This is
apparently
normal.
know.
How much gold was it, Trevor? 32?
No gold.
30
No
gold.
gold.
These are peasants.
Sorry, copper.
Copper.
32.
Okay. I'll just to cut to the chase. Are you going to Are you going to throw Lenny out?
No.
No. Okay.
To
So
avoid more culturally insensitive.
thank you. Yeah,
Probably
there we
need to
go.
get removed from
So yeah, you settle down for the night, and the watch begins. And Jacob, you're third on watch, right?
Yeah.
I need you to give me a D6 roll.
All right. 3.
Okay. The night passes uneventfully,
Excellent.
and the next.
No buzzing.
Okay. The
As
next.
it is only by the river.
The next morning, and you're following
We're by
the
the
river,
river.
but there was no.
That part of the river.
There was no buzzing. The riverbed grows wider as you make your way over a rise in the hill. And suddenly you see a pond spread out before you. It's ringed with cattails and swaying reeds along its receding shores because the pond is also shrinking. On the far side, where the river first meets the pond, you can spot what looks like a mill of some kind. Like there's a building, but its wheel is stationary. There's not enough flow in the current to turn the wheel. Closer to you, on the side of the pond nearest you, so this is about maybe 100 feet away from you as you kind of come over the rise. There's a small pier, and you see a rowboat tied to one of the pillars.
Do you think the people that live in the mill might know why the water's slowed down?
It sounds
Maybe.
like a good enough reason to explore it.
That makes sense.
At the very least, they would know more than us.
Who would want to live in a place like this, anyways? With all these crazy
It's
animals
beautiful.
around. Except for that deer.
I mean,
There's plenty of animals to hunt here. I would live here. To answer your
Well,
question.
maybe this pond is contaminated, and it's making the animals mutant. I want to look at the pond water.
Okay.
Not that I would know,
Yeah. So
but I dig a lot of ditches and I see a lot of water.
you've seen some water in your
I've
time.
seen some gross
and,
water in my time.
Okay, so this would be
Johanna.
Johanna. Is anyone going with Johanna to look at the
Beatrix would go.
Beatrix goes with? The two you sort of watch the two of them. Are you going to the pier to look at the water? Like you're gonna go
The pond.
Yeah, there's a pier that's on the
Yeah.
pond. Okay, so as you are approaching the pond, everyone else you see them vanish. Like
Oh.
they blink and they're gone.
Wait.
Can we still see them?
I'll tell you in just a second.
Okay.
We're not even looking.
Oh.
Looking straight ahead.
Where'd they go?
Smoking mirrors.
Lenny would go and try to look for them.
Okay, so Lenny, you go running forward. Everybody, they see you vanish.
I'd say good riddance.
I'm very concerned about everything that's going on. That's all I got. I don't want to go forward anymore.
It's probably just a fog.
Through a fog.
There's no.
No fall.
There is no fog, no.
Just the fog. Jamie takes a rock and just kind of like
That's what I-
throws
nope.
it at the pier.
Okay, the rock clatters on the pier.
Oh.
I've seen that rock. That rock right there. It's in disappear.
You will get 1 hit point.
I feel like you should always have a PBR in your hands.
With that hat.
Hey, man. Hey.
Send one of your chickens.
I only have the one.
I have some.
I thought you had two.
No, well, I left the other one at home.
But but this one's on a chain, you just pull it back.
I'm sure I can do that.
Try it.
All right, Huckles, you got this? And I'll send my chicken through.
Okay, so
With the dragging a chain.
you watch the chicken sort of walk its way, dragging the chain to the pier, and as it gets about where they were, the chain just falls to the ground empty.
Ooh.
Pull it back.
Pulls it back.
You pull it back, and you have an empty chain.
Holy God!
The pond's eating them.
What happened to it?
Well,
If we go through, is that gonna happen to our clothes?
well, why don't you go find? Well, why don't you go find out?
No!
I think Curly would give him kind of a light.
I want to
push.
be honest with everybody. I wasn't even gonna volunteer. I was misunderstanding what was happening. I raised my hand and now I'm here.
Do you let me push you? Because I kind of.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I push him into the.
Yeah, gone.
Huh.
Jax isn't gonna do anything else. He's a little off put.
Maybe we should check with that mill again.
Maybe we should just wait and see if they come. They'll probably come right back.
If they haven't already.
They probably don't even know they're gone.
Come back! Come back!
Get over here.
Let's just give them a minute.
All right, you give him a minute, and I do want to. I want to sort of resolve what people who are watching, but I will get to those of you who have disappeared.
Come on, while we're waiting, let's finish scanning this thing.
I like the urgency.
They're checking that out. We're gonna just make some gloves out of this.
For the lack of, just out of pure terror and the lack of anything else to do.
I know, like
start
I'm
to scan his
scared.
mouth.
Like
I'd like to say something.
they're gonna come back. They're coming back.
I feel like there's a tension from last night and the words I spoke. I feel like I was tired. And as such, I shall go and help Lenny. And he just walks.
Okay, yeah, and you vanished too.
So both of your people are in there. Huh? Both of your people are in there.
Yeah, yep.
Or yeah.
I think maybe we should go into their normal meal.
Where's the mill?
The mill's on the far side of the pond.
Okay, so we would have to go through this vanishing thing
Yep.
Oh.
to get to the mill.
Oh, so okay, I see.
I really think they're gonna come back.
Maybe that's where Elwood went missing.
Elwood.
Guy we're
guy we're
looking
looking
for.
The hunter. Remember?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, there's also the quest of the river.
Oh yeah, there's also
Yeah.
the quest for the river.
That might be why no one could find him, cause he went through their fogless portal.
He disintegrated him.
I think Curly's gonna attempt to try to rally everybody into the rest of the group going. So,
Oh no.
what are you all? You all scared of something like this?
Yeah, eat that
Everybody,
chicken.
Come on, let's go.
Well, I don't see you going in.
He was hoping everybody else was gonna go, but now he's been challenged. So Curly will go as well.
All right, that was a very inspiring speech. Canceling the apocalypse, you walk right in and you vanish.
He's a fool.
Hey, why don't you just stick your hand in?
Oh, you see your hand in.
I'm busy. I'm very busy.
Well, you got enough gloves.
Here, let's arm wrestle for it.
Glove.
Let's arm wrestle. All right.
Oh, strength.
Strength checks here.
Yep.
9.
7. All right. I love making.
Yep. And you vanish.
Okay.
So, no, but
Yep. As soon as you get in the range of where they were,
You just say, "Whoa!" He's gone.
that didn't work.
No.
I really don't want to lose this pelt.
I don't want to lose me.
We could just turn around and go home.
that is always an option. Yeah, we don't know what happened, Miss Featherstone. They just all vanished. I guess we're gonna have to move the town.
I mean, I can set up business in any town.
I wish you would.
Take a point of luck.
I get mad and I push Jamie.
Okay.
And then trip and we both fall.
All right. Eventually, you're all going to end up
Yeah.
in. And here's what you see. All of you, some of you saw this in a different order, but you think you're standing on the pier. It's like you've been teleported to the pier. And the only reason you think this is because you can still see the mill on the far side of the lake, of the pond, I'm sorry. But it's enormous. Like, it just looks like an enormous castle now. And the pier seems to stretch for hundreds of feet in front of you. And the reeds that line the pond are towering over you like trees. And you realize that you have been shrunk just to an incredibly small size.
Oh, God.
And you are just coming to terms with that and realizing you're this size. What makes it very clear to you is the giant spider that comes crawling over the edge of the pier, almost the size of a dragon to you, and starts to make its way towards you, and it's time for intermission. So we will be back. We're going to take, how long do we take, Dustin?
20 minutes.
We're going to take a 20-minute intermission to sort of refresh ourselves. TikTok, you're welcome. They hang around.
Are we
They
doing
hang
it?
around, yeah.
I didn't know if we were still doing that one. They can hear everything we say in there.
Oh, we'll figure
We'll
it
just
out.
watch what we say. So thank you all for watching. We will be back in 20 minutes.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone, and we'll be rolling for initiative. Welcome back, everyone. We left off before intermission at a cliffhanger. Our I guess we'll call them heroes. Our peasants had sort of found.
What else would you call us?
Yeah, good question. Maybe you can make suggestions in the chat. Our heroes had reached a pond. They'd followed the river deep into the Harrow Hills to places they'd never seen before. They survived a terrifying encounter with the scariest deer you'll ever see. And then when they found the pond and they ventured close to the edge, suddenly they found themselves transported and shrunken to like this big, little people. And they're on the pier, and just as they were getting their bearings, a spider crawls over the edge of the pier, and it is looming above you. This is Shelob, is that right? The name right?
Yeah,
Like
Shelob.
size of
that's
giant spider coming for you. I need initiative rolls from
Yes.
all of you.
Yes.
As long as it's not Ungolef.
This really hurts.
Oh, good.
What are we rolling for?
Hey! Nat 20!
Do we gain back our temporary
That
luck?
takes
No,
away
you don't.
From, that takes away from my.
What are we rolling?
All right, so here we go. You get to add your agility.
Okay.
Okay, so Trevor, what do you have?
Nat 20!
That was your nat 20?
Yeah!
Oh my gosh. Okay. Jamie, what do you have?
19.
What? Okay, things are turning around for our bold lush fern heroes. Eli,
7.
that's more like it. Thank you, Dustin.
12.
Keep us in
Gentleman's 12.
A gentleman's 12.
check. I don't have.
Allie.
8.
All right.
Gentleman's 2.
And Kevin.
this
6.
thing.
Oh.
That's
One
alright.
less than me.
That's alright.
Okay.
It was that
7 years.
So here we are, and I'm gonna say you can tell me how you want to approach this. Trevor, you were first.
Okay.
And so we've got Lenny and
Sure.
and who came in?
Curly.
Curly. Okay.
Curly.
What do they do? Curly.
No, it's with C. C.
Curly.
What's Curly do?
Curly.
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 So,
Oh, yeah.
Lenny is absolutely terrified of spiders. He is going to quadruple move action in the opposite direction.
Okay. So
Like he's going to sprint
Wow.
down the
back towards away from the water or towards the
sure
boat.
whichever way. Preferably towards the boat, but if the spider is like in the way, he's going to go to the opposite direction.
No, I'd say. I mean, you can move towards the boat. I think.
Okay.
You won't quite get to the edge of the pier, but I will say you're getting close enough to see that this rowboat is now the size of a frigate. Right?
Yeah,
I mean,
hey, that's
at your
fine.
size, it's enormous.
That's fine.
Okay, so you're just running away.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what about Curly?
Curly is going
He's
to.
an elf.
Hmm?
Elf.
He's an elf. What?
He's an elf.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. He is an elven forester, so he's gonna take his gloved hand and rub his chin. I feel like I've seen those before. And is there like a nature
Intelligence.
just an intelligence check? Okay. So we've got a 9. What kind of spider is it?
Definitely has 8 legs.
Okay.
It's an arachnid.
Fangs.
I
Does
think
it have fangs?
It does have.
It does have fangs. Okay, guys, this is one of the bad ones, and he's gonna take off too.
Knowing that, the music changes.
He's gonna. It has fangs. He lets everybody know it's a bad one, and he's gonna take off after Lenny.
Same direction.
So
okay.
yeah.
Jamie.
My hunter would want to shoot it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play my character.
That's
Sorry,
right.
guys.
Play your character.
Okay.
It would be an honor. Oh, so I'm tiny though, so like, it would be an honor to shoot this giant thing.
Nope.
But you're the same size as everyone
Can't do
else
that.
around here, so
Yeah, we can.
they can hear you at your normal register.
I was just letting TikTok know that.
TikTok, they are shrunken.
Yeah, okay.
That's all. That's all.
Very shrunken.
You were letting Rick Moranis know.
You hurt me.
Yeah. It was a layered. It was
Yeah,
a
I
layered
got you.
reference.
Honey, I shrunk the
I got it. I was the first.
That's a movie.
I was the first one to laugh.
You were embarrassing.
Trevor, I don't
about
think you get the
that
reference.
that reference.
What's that?
Do I add anything to
You get to add your agility.
agility? Okay.
Yep.
18.
What? Yeah, 18 hits.
All right.
Wow.
Definitely looks like he belongs on a bus.
Magical mystery. It's the same groupie bus. 1 pill makes you larger.
One.
1 pill makes
You
you
were.
smaller.
You were.
1 point
arrows
of
are
damage.
terrible.
Yes.
Okay.
I know.
That does some damage,
It did something.
but not a lot.
Damage is
Damage.
Okay.
Wait, I gotta go,
incredibly
Otis.
painful.
Who?
Otis.
Oh, Otis. Thank you.
Why do people wear these things?
Otis is gonna run towards the boat, but he's gonna fling his slingshot as he's running.
Okay.
So we're gonna attempt this. And not try and hit anybody else. No. That is a 6. I'm not using a luck, so
Yeah.
I will take the repercussion.
A 6 won't do it. Okay, and I'm gonna say so. Otis, you couldn't, of course, double move because you shot.
Right.
But you are trying to get by it. So, but Lenny and Curly, you just ran, right? They just ran. So, of the remaining characters, who's got the lowest luck? who's still around. Otis, and then
I have 11.
anybody lower than 11?
I've got an 8 on Curly.
Nine.
You
But
need me
Curly's
too?
in the clear. Yep, because you
Otis
didn't
is
run,
a
right?
10.
Okay.
Got a 9.
Can Otis shoot himself?
No. No.
Like it like ricocheted? Because he's an 8, so I just that
Oh,
was
no,
really
no.
low. Okay.
Eli.
Oh, but Otis got an 8? Oh, I mean, Otis's luck is 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Otis is still in there because he didn't get the full double move away. So yeah, it's going to attack Otis.
Well, Otis is the one that shot it.
Right.
So okay, so it ricochets.
Yep, so it's going to attack
Cool.
Otis.
Oh God, please.
Is this the sling hitting Otis?
No. I mean, this is its attack.
Oh, she was saying she thought because she did a melee and missed, she's gonna hit one of us.
Oh no, but she hit it. She just did very little damage.
No.
No, Otis got a 6 to hit it.
Oh,
The sling.
but nobody was in melee with it.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Oh, so you're okay, but
Okay,
now
my bad.
now someone is in melee.
I'm sorry.
And it's
that was
Otis
confusing.
because here's the spider
I understand.
reaching down to bite you.
Your turn is over.
Oh, but it totally misses. It cannot. Maybe you're too small. Look at that. You're living to fight another round. Dustin.
I had 2 hit points.
Okay. Jacob's gonna go first.
Okay.
He looks around for his chicken.
Yeah, the chicken's there.
Oh man! Huckles! And he goes down and he grabs it.
It's beautiful.
And he holds it. Huckles, I know! The other night I almost asked him if there were spider webs. And now there's a spider! And he like holds and protects Huckles. And he doesn't want to leave his friends because he's lawful, but he
Yeah.
does back away.
Okay. Word on the street is that people love this chicken, so please take a point of luck for caring about that chicken so deeply, as our viewers do too. Okay, and I'm going to say because you picked it up and you're consoling it, you're not moving it a run. You really are just kind of backing
Oh
it
no,
away.
yeah, he's just backing away. He doesn't want to leave his friends.
Yeah,
but he's,
that's understandable. What about our old friend Jonas?
Oh God. Well, for his insensitivity, he's gonna get close to the creature and attack. All right, he's gonna attack it. He's got an 18 strength.
Wow. Okay. What's his weapon?
He has a pitchfork that was
Yeah.
given to him by Jacob.
Beautiful. He's going in there with a pitchfork against this giant spider.
What would his weapon be if he didn't have that?
Dagger.
Oh.
That's a 16 plus 3.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
You are on fire.
Don't roll a 1.
The only way to overcome fear is to face it. He's a killer.
Yes!
Whoa.
Maximum damage. 8 plus 3.
11?
11!
Gosh. I have to say,
Whoa!
amount of damage. It is what it is.
It's my birthday.
It is your birthday. All right, so suddenly you can sense the tide turning of this battle. Allie, what do your characters do?
You shot at it? I'll finish it.
This is Johanna's like cheering on.
Yeah, she's got this cleaver.
Oh yeah, she does.
12.
How do you feel about a 12? In Dungeon Crawl Classics, you can burn luck if you want to change the dice roll result, but you don't get that luck back, and you get unluckier.
What is it? If I go from a 16 to a 15, that'll take me to a +1, won't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
No, she's not good.
All right, miss.
Oh!
The cleaver, and it's a miss. Yep.
I don't know how I missed it so big.
You were just scared.
This thing is very.
The only way to face fear is to face
She's
it.
not ready.
Ah!
You're like hanging from the bottom of
Just
it.
the
with
blood and gore
stuck in
just
it.
pouring down.
Yeah, I really hope everyone envisions the KFC Colonel.
Absolutely.
Well, now I do.
That's what I.
I'm thinking more of Doug Dimmadome. Dimmadome?
Yeah.
Can Jax,
You're used to dead things. It's okay.
Unalive.
I might be able to turn this into gloves.
Holy crap.
Always keeping an eye on the bottom line.
Yeah, so
Jack.
he's take his little daggers. Oh.
Okay, yeah, he's in there. Maybe he's a halfling, right? So he's like maybe stabbing at a
Yeah,
leg. You know, the
yeah.
body's pretty high up there. But
Yeah.
yeah, go for a leg.
Try to get one of the joints. Oh.
No. He's probably not gonna do too hot there. Let's see.
What do
Would
you-
a 10?
Now you'll have to burn it one way or another. You don't just get to ask me the number.
No, I know.
You're spending it. Okay.
I'm deciding
Okay.
Use all of it.
because a 12 didn't hit. Would a 13 hit?
So you're burning luck to get it to a 13?
Yeah.
A 13 does not hit.
But we know.
Knowledge is half.
You know that this monster is very tough and that you're gauging your attacks.
Someone wanted to
Yeah,
Jamie,
you don't
we're
know
working
anything about
together
her
on this
score.
one.
So Eli,
Yeah.
what would you like to do, sir? Your characters. Some of your compatriots have raced for the boat at the end of the pier. One is sort of clutching its chicken lovingly and backing away. What would your characters
It's a
like to
hen.
do? Hen. That's right. It's a hen.
It's very important.
Ralthar, seeing that he hasn't really done anything, he's gonna run towards the spider and try to hit it with his cudgel.
Yeah, that's what you do.
All right.
Cudgel. It's like a club.
Yeah.
What's a
Ooh.
It's a
Cudgel.
cudgel. Yeah.
My bad.
7.
Well, you know that a
it's for
13
beating.
didn't hit. So.
7 will not hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Just burn all your luck.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Take one for the team.
Come on, Eli.
Oh, yeah, no, he's not. He's just gonna miss.
So yeah, he misses, and it's a spider legs all around. It's blood.
You gotta break the mirror.
What?
Gotta break the mirror.
Smoke and mirrors.
Oh, smoke and mirrors.
You break the mirror.
Break the mirror.
Okay.
Chuck believing that he'll kill it with killing the buck. Chuck's gonna also run up to it with his short sword.
Yeah.
Chuck have a short sword.
Chuck is.
Because he literally goes after people's money.
At least once.
4.
At least 3.
These are awful.
No,
Yep,
a
he's-
4 will not do it. You're swinging wildly, screaming your battle cry. Pay up, pay up, pay up, but it doesn't
Kill
work.
Someone.
Kevin, we are back around. We're to you.
All right. Jamie is going to run up next to her unlikely ally and attempt to whack away at this leg to see if we
Everyone's
can
coming
get it.
together.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna make an empire.
Leather.
Nat 20.
So there is a critical hit table. You are going to get to roll on.
Ooh.
Martin, and I know it's too late, but I have Warrior's Arm critical hit table. Should I be doing anything with
Oh,
that?
what does it say?
Warrior's Arm.
You get
critical
to
hit table.
add your luck bonus to the critical table when you roll on it.
Okay.
So
So nothing.
yeah, like some of the luck things are just shit.
Yeah.
So-
Mine are awful.
Like they don't do anything.
Give me a D4 roll, Kevin.
Okay.
If
That
you're playing
is
along at
a
home, this is page
3.
82. A 3. All right.
I hope someone is.
I hope there. Look at the book. Stunning crack to the forehead, which we're gonna say like maybe this is coming down to bite you, and you manage to smack it right in the midst of all those eyes. You're going to inflict an additional 1d3 damage with this.
Would you like my D3?
And
Yes,
the foe
I would.
falls to the bottom of the initiative count next round. Oh my gosh, that's even more huge
Yeah.
than the damage because it was next.
Don't worry, Martin. I gave him a D3.
Okay.
Okay.
Embarrassing.
Yes,
So
D3s are very important.
That's a D4 regular damage.
Yep, plus the D3.
That is 5 total damage.
Tell me how this happened. Save the beast.
Okay, I think Jamie goes down in an attempt to like get inside like the.
Stop. This is a family show. Yes. Go ahead, please tell us.
She takes her all
Why we have an explicit rating, Martin?
Thank you. I know. I'm very
I
glad.
love it, Yeah.
and she digs it into the joint.
Yep.
And then when the spider comes down to try and she brings it back in an attempt to like stab it again, just knocks it right in the head and knocks one of the mandibles off and blood spurts everywhere and it just falls over.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, at your size, the body of this spider is taller than the tallest of you, right? Like, so let's imagine to scale, it's like a 10-foot bulbous spider body in front of you. The legs maybe stretch out a good 12 feet. That's how massive this thing looked to all of you. Luckily, note to self, maybe a little fragile. So,
Very nice.
yeah, play testing. All right. So,
We're just really good.
what's
We're just really
Yeah.
I think you are really good.
Half of our party ran away.
That is true. Half of the party did run out, which is keeping the death count really low. It's troubling me. All right. So,
Martin's like, the Kickstarter, stop it! Stop the Kickstarter, too easy.
well, don't I? You know, it's still in process.
Yeah, I know. You're like, this is why we do this.
That's right. All right. So, what would you like to do? You are on this pier. Some of you are near the boat.
Can I cut a leg off?
You can. It's. I mean, again, they're long. There's like a 12-foot.
Like a piece of it.
Yeah.
You think we can make gloves out of this?
No. It's like
Yeah,
it's like chitin.
That's right. Yes.
Da! Da! Da!
It's all right, Huckles. Let's get you back on your chain.
Man.
It's like trying to make a glove out of a lobster. I don't think
I'm
it'll
glad
work.
I'm glad I have you people here. We did really well.
Is you back? Are you coming
How
back?
big,
Yeah.
How big's the thing?
I'd say a good 4 feet.
Oh.
Well, what is that in big people?
Okay, we'll just leave this one.
Teeny.
Yeah.
All right. So, what would you like to do?
We were looking at the water.
So if you go, yeah, you see water.
Do I think the water's making the monsters mutant? The animals mutant.
What's your character? What kind of?
The ditch digger.
But she's seen a lot of
There's a lot
water.
of
Seen a lot of-
contaminated water.
You know, you're looking in the water and you do see like every once in a while, a large form move down there. Like it's not a dead lake.
Should I drink some?
Yeah, that might be. I don't think you should, but I think you should get someone else to.
I don't know if you should do that because you could get a wolf mouth inside your own mouth.
Yeah, I think.
Like the deer. Maybe this is wolf water.
I think we need to test it on something.
That sounds kind of cool to me.
You guys see Lenny running towards.
Let's see who draws the short
Still.
straw.
Towards the boat. Yeah.
Oh, he hasn't realized the spider's dead. He's
Is the
still
robot
running.
huge though?
Yes, it is. It's like the size of a frigate. And so you look down and you see this enormous boat. In the bottom, I guess, who else? So Lenny ran there. A couple of you ran there, right? So I'll just tell you, the boat is tied to the pier with a thick, the rope to you now looks like a tree trunk.
Sure.
Right? Like you could climb down this massive rope. In the bottom of the boat, you see maybe 4 glass jars with corks that are sort of off of them, like they're sort of resting next to the bottles. You see corks and bottles. The corks have holes drilled in them, like maybe 4 or 5 holes, probably a little less, about as thick as your arm through the corks.
Does Lenny? Does anybody try to calm Lenny down so he doesn't jump into the frickin' boat because he's about to jump?
I'm not there.
No, my guy's attacking the arachnid.
Right.
My guy and the other guy's training.
Did
his
anybody
chicken.
come with?
I want to tell you that it would be like a 20-foot
Yeah.
jump for you at this size.
Can you run across the rope?
He could try and climb down. He'll have to make a check. but
Sure.
Good.
Sure. Hastily, I will attempt to climb the rope. I think he would be intelligent enough to do that.
Okay, you can use either strength or agility.
We'll use strength. Oh
Holy
yeah.
crap.
20 not nat.
Wow. Yeah. So you are able to sort of scramble your way down the
Sure.
rope onto the boat.
I think it would be kind of cozy down there. I think Lenny calms down.
Okay.
Oh, Lenny. Does anyone want to try this water?
I thought we were gonna draw straws and someone was gonna drink.
But what if you draw the shortest straw?
What I think we need here is a leader, and I'm happy to take charge of the situation.
Will you drink the water?
No, but I will delegate.
Yes,
telling
that is
me?
the spirit of leadership.
If I drink this water, there's a chance that I could get a wolf mouth in my regular mouth?
So says Jacob.
Okay, here I go! And he jumps into the water.
20 feet down.
Yeah, it's
that's
it's
right.
like a 20-foot.
How do I get to it?
I get you. So
Wait.
Through delegation.
delegate him into the water.
Yeah.
Water
Yeah,
isn't lethal until 100 feet. Just so you know.
Would that be in 5e?
No, in real life.
Things won't break.
So do you push him into the water?
Yeah, I think so.
Kill count's low.
Okay.
Oh, Trevor!
Give me an agility check or a reflex save. You've got a reflex save.
None of us can afford horses. So
That is a 4.
How do you feel about that 4?
Not.
Not good!
I mean,
You land on your face and rupture an
I'd
eardrum.
say, well, I'll use. I don't think there's much that I could add to it that'll make it change it all.
well, how much left do you have?
I mean, I have. You know what? No. I'm just going to go ahead and blow it. I will use up 11 of my luck.
Wow.
Just, you know what? Just because.
Now you can't drop below 1. You're going to get down to
That
1.
will take me to a 1.
Okay.
So I got a 15 in my my agility check, my save.
All right. So you do like a Greg Louganis reverse double flip, like beautiful. Like for a moment you're knocked off balance, but then you do this beautiful, perfect dive into the water, and you're under, and you come swimming up, and yeah, you're drinking it in. Tastes wonderful. Tastes fine.
Through leadership, the boy has learned his potential.
It tastes pretty good.
Okay. What else? What is everybody else doing?
So do we need to get across the pond to get to the building?
So you could travel along the edge of the pond, right? I mean, it will take you longer, especially at your size. So you could travel overland along the edge of the pond.
Well-
or you can figure out another way to get across the pond.
These corks float, don't they?
I have to agree with that.
Are there other things that float?
Small rocks. Very small rocks.
A duck.
A duck.
What if we...
Could your head take us across?
I do believe my hand can swim. Perhaps I could keep him over my head and use him like a lifeguard. Like a life raft.
What if we went into the holes of the cork and the corks kept us at bay?
What if we fell over in
You're
the
so
cork?
smart.
Thank you.
Can you throw one over now at least? I float, but not for long.
Fine.
Lanny, are you down there?
I'm
Yeah.
here.
Let me tell you, Lenny, now that
Sure.
you're in the bottom of the boat, you also see down there, there's a fishing hook.
Oh my lord.
There is a fishing weight on a line, which is the equivalent of a D6 mace. Like you've got this like lead weight tied to a line. You've got 25 feet of fishing twine, which at your current size is like 200 feet of rope, right? And again, you've got these jars that look like they're about 5 feet tall. Their mouths have like a 3-foot circumference. These glass jars, and then the corks that go with
Okay. Is there anything in the jars?
them. No.
They're just empty jars, the
Yep.
corks, and there's a hole in the cork, you said.
There are like 3 or 4 holes drilled in the cork that maybe maybe a halfling could get its arm through, but that's it.
Even now with this size?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I've got this, and I hold the cork above my head, and then I got this, and I hold up the fishing hook, and I kind of hope everybody be like, "Oh, put it down." I'm like, "Okay." And then I got rope, and I got this. I start swinging the weight around my head. I'm keeping that.
Lenny, how many corks you got down there?
Did you say there were 4?
Did I say 4? Yeah, I think 4. That sounds right.
There's
4 bottles.
How
or
big are they?
corks.
Could you get on them?
You probably 3 people could get on each cork. You could probably fit. I mean, maybe 5 of you could fit in the bottle.
Can Jacob do it? Oh, sorry.
intelligence check.
Yep.
Intelligence check.
What do you?
For what?
That's not gonna work.
For what?
I want to know if Lenny would think to sit on the cork and then throw the weight into the water and pull himself across
With that roll?
with a 5.
Lenny thinks it's a cork. No, he doesn't.
Okay.
He can't. Yeah, he cannot come up
I
with
want
that
to see.
plan.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah,
This is
Can
where we're
I?
at.
Jacob would like to look around to see if there's anything other than the boat that maybe we could use to.
Yeah, so looking around, there are reeds that look like they could be cut down like logs. So could you chop down reeds and make a raft? Probably. There are enormous leaves that have fallen that maybe you could all at this size clamber on one of these leaves. So and you've got the boat. The boat is tied, right? So imagine the rope's about the size of a tree. And it's tied at the end of the boat.
Okay, is the pond, is there any water movement whatsoever? Like, does it look like it might be going towards, even slightly?
It's very,
The wind, is there something?
Towards the mill or something?
Sure, yeah.
No, no. And in fact, as you're sort of inspecting this, Kevin, so who's in the water?
That is Trevor.
So Trevor needs to make a luck check. You need to roll under your luck. Oh, your luck is 1.
Yeah.
Roll a 1.
Oh no, it's a 2. I forgot I had that +1 luck that you gave me.
Okay.
So I'm at a 2.
So roll a 1.
Nope, that's a 7.
Okay, so you're all talking, and
Guys, it's surprisingly difficult to swim fully clothed.
Trevor's in the water, and suddenly, cue the Jaws music. This enormous fish is coming at you, and it is trying to swallow you.
Dexterity check. Dexterity check. Dexterity check.
Does a 13 hit you?
Dexterity
Alright.
check.
5 points of damage. Trevor, you're able to hear Trevor screaming in agony, and then you watch this fish come up from under him and kind of take his whole body, gone, and it's gone.
Why did that have to be the way that I die? I was a swimmer.
All right.
Yeah, so it's shocking, right? You're like looking around, looking at the reeds, and you hear the screaming from the water. And poof, gone.
You killed him.
So at this, Jonas Baccarat kind of turns around, like he's looking over and goes, well, and he just kind of looks at everyone.
Now, before we jump to any conclusions, I'd like to point out that we learned a valuable lesson in this endeavor.
Was it? That's not the voice.
I would think that cutting down reeds or going over on leaves is not quite the option because of the fish.
Well, now, what if the fish didn't believe that we were peoples? And instead, it doesn't care about the leaves because the leaves are leaves and it would be natural to the fish.
Strangely, I think I know what you mean. I don't know what that means about me, but I think I understand.
Trevor! Trevor!
He's on.
Somebody give me a rope. We gotta get him.
Chuck will hand him 50 rope.
I got this, and I'd like to.
What if we try to fish for the fish? To pull Trevor out of the fish?
But
Are you lying? Did you see how big that fish was?
yeah, but there's always a bigger fish.
Is there any blood down there? Do you think he's still alive in the belly of the beast?
We also don't know if his mouth turned into a wolf.
One time I fished out a fish when I cut it up and had my wedding ring in it.
See?
You're married?
Slice it up.
No, it's
Trevor
my
comes
mom's wedding ring. It's a potential
You're so
wedding
smart,
ring.
but it is so big. We need to get to that building.
Trevor!
Trevor's gone. He died for a noble cause. Even though we didn't get the answer.
I'm sorry.
You hear Lenny from the bottom of the boat. Trevor died?
No, he's just gone.
Lenny, make yourself useful. Help us get down.
Okay.
I'm coming down.
Okay, give me a. You can either strength or agility. You can choose which one.
Definitely strong.
Okay.
Lenny's gonna be there to try to catch anybody if they fall.
Okay.
Dustin, that's not a D20.
How
It's
dare
not? Okay. They all look similar.
That was a D12, so.
But it must have rolled well.
Same roll. 12 plus 3, so 15.
Yep. So you climb down easily.
It's not that bad. Little slippery. Watch your foot.
Okay.
Footing.
I'm coming then. Alright, I'm coming. 5, 6, 6.
It's okay, I've got you. Just a
Okay.
lamp.
I will give you a. So that's a +1 because you're helping.
7.
So it's a 7.
He's
You're gonna kill Lenny.
he's just sliding down.
I've got some,
Okay, you're gonna stick with the 7.
I've got some pretty good strength to catch falling bodies.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Jonas is. All,
Okay.
but he's
So
not-
you do
Yeah, of
you
course.
do slip. Give me a reflex save.
He's only neutral though. He's not evil.
Hi, Xena.
16.
Okay. So yeah, for it almost looked like you were gonna smash the side of your head against the edge of the boat, but Lenny pulls you over and you're fine.
And I'd flip.
And you what?
And I do a somersault.
You do a somersault and
Oh.
land
Afterwards.
like cat-like.
How
Yes.
far down is it? Is it like
That was not as easy as
All right,
he said.
everyone, I need somebody to get Huckles. And I lower the chicken.
Oh,
and
Lenny
but-
hops right in there.
10 feet.
Lenny's gonna kill it.
All right, you got Lenny.
I got him.
Lenny, I'm putting a lot of faith in you.
I got
You know
him.
the other night when Jonas called you liability, I had your back.
I got
I
him.
had your back. I thought you could do it.
Okay, come here.
Okay, you go.
Okay. Yep.
I
Very
catch
good.
him?
Yeah, you catch him. Because it sort of flaps its wings. You could really fish with that chicken. You know? But anyway, no, it comes down very, very nicely. You
All right,
catch
I'm gonna come down to next. Okay, Lenny, you got Huckles.
Okay, I got
If
him.
anyone's going, go ahead and give me your. You're gonna give me a strength or agility check.
Can Chuck
Xena.
wrap his 50 feet of rope around him and have somebody else like lower him down?
16, get me down.
How long?
Yeah, if you can convince him, if Chuck, friend of everyone, if he can convince someone to do that.
Which of your characters is still up?
I'm not feeling good about an 8, so I'm gonna drop down 2 luck and move it up to a 10.
Okay.
I have
And
this
you,
rope.
yeah, you make it down.
You seem like a trustworthy person. I'm going to tie this rope around
12
me.
plus
You're going to lower me down.
Yes.
13
12
no.
is 0.
And then you're going
Really?
to toss me back the rope.
Yeah.
9 to 12 is 0.
Did I still have the fleeting luck? Okay.
No.
No, that got all lost.
No, Kevin.
But
ruined
I,
it.
I gave you a
I
point
got-
of. I gave
can I
you a
use
point
one of those
temporary-
instead?
Absolutely,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna move it back up to
Yep.
13, so that's
Yep.
a plus 1? Is 13 a plus 1?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Curly's going to
Mm-hmm.
come
I'm
down.
tying a rope around him and lowering him down.
Yeah, Jacob has
10.
1 hit point. So
You
we're
make
gonna-
down, you're
Okay.
fine.
I got Beatrix to
Okay.
lower Chuck.
So you are okay.
Okay.
And Beatrix, you're gonna climb down.
Yeah. I can use. No,
I'll
Otis
fly.
had a 12.
Okay.
had a
Well, that's
12.
Otis is fine.
Okay. And
What do we have to roll? Agility?
Yeah. Agility or strength.
You're-
whatever's
10 for
better.
Alfgar?
Yep, that's fine.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, so is everybody in the boat?
Mm-hmm.
So you are in the bottom of the boat, as I've described it to you.
If we unhook the boat, will it start moving?
Jacob.
Thank
Jacob.
you, thank you,
So you wanna
Lenny.
go
I
look-
did good.
You did
Okay.
good, Lenny.
Tell
give
your
me an
dad
intelligence
Bert
check.
I said hi.
All right, I'll do that. I should just-
15.
You see, so at where the rope is tied, there's like a ring, an iron ring, and at the base of the ring, there are strange runes tied, sort of carved into the wood around that ring. So you've got a ring, there's the rope tied to it, it's tied to the dock, and around that ring, there are these strange runes.
I can't make them out.
Is this your ditch digger or your elven or your halfling glove maker?
No, it's the ditch digger.
Yeah, the ditch digger
She's
cannot
smarter.
read the strange runes.
She's smart.
I truly believe she is, and at first level she might get even smarter.
So-
right now they are just strange runes.
So it's
I could-
literally a ring,
I could.
right?
Yeah, like an iron ring at the prow of the boat.
Can anyone symbols. Can anyone read these?
I can tell you.
Curly's gonna go up and just touch it.
I'm pointing them out to everyone.
It just looks like normal ring. Yep.
Does
Okay.
Feels normal.
Does anyone notice the rune? No.
They can all see them once you point them out, but nobody can decipher them. Unless there's nobody here who's like because you can be a wizard's apprentice. That is one of the
No.
occupations, but nobody. Yep, nope, okay.
Cheesemaker Wizard's Apprentice.
They are close. I mean, sometimes, like, I've had some amazing blue cheese.
So, how many runes are there?
Can Jonas?
15?
Can Jonas
What?
do a
15? It's a circle of runes.
So, Jax will take the wooden hand of Johanna's shovel and take his awl and try to duplicate the runes to have record of them.
Oh, okay.
So
sure.
he's gonna try to just copy them.
Yeah.
I don't know how well that goes.
Jonas would like to do an intelligence check. Oh my god, his intelligence is 5.
You can always check.
He wants to lie. He wants to create a confabulation, so a lie that he believes is true.
Is that really the word for it?
Yeah.
It's gonna confabulate. Let's see it.
The confabulator.
We were really saving the great rolls. Okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty happy about it.
Okay. What is the lie he wants to?
Everyone, step away from the rings. Those are the rings of Talos. I read them in a children's book once. Evil wizards and such put them on boats to help them sail across the seas to evil lands.
So,
That must be where the tentacles come from.
so Johanna takes oil and throws it on the
No, don't touch it.
throws oil on the rope, lights a torch, and burns the rope.
Okay. So yeah, it'll take a little while because the rope the rope is pretty thick.
It's a very small fire.
But as it burns and it gets thin enough, it breaks, and the boat begins to move across the water.
Okay, I'm getting away
The
from
ring is doing its evil.
Help him! Getting us away from the evil!
Yeah, like you're kind of at the bottom of the boat, so you can't really see. But judging from what you had seen of the sky and stuff, it feels like you're making your way across the pond, like towards the mill. The boat is just making its way there, and you're sort of like, wow. Kind of, you could just enjoy the banjo music. You're just like a beautiful day out on the pond, until a shadow crosses over you. And it's a giant bird, and there's an enormous scream. And as you look up at this bird,
Is it buzzing?
no, it's not buzzing. It's almost yowling because this is a cat bird.
Yeah.
And I mean, literally, the head of a cat, and instead of talons, it has 2 paws where the talons should be. And it sees you,
Basically.
and it comes flying down. And I actually need you all to make will saves for
Okay.
me.
Now, are these individual? Or...
Yeah, for each of your characters.
Now, Will, is that going to be?
You've got a will save as a.
Perception, though, right?
You actually have a will save,
I
right?
wrote
Okay.
it in there.
But I don't know what.
Oh, it's the W there.
Net 20.
That's your. Yeah, you add perception to get that
Okay.
number, but if you've
Okay.
got it there.
Check out a nat 20.
Okay, fine.
Ralph Carr.
Nat 20.
Nat
for
1.
Lenny.
Nat 1.
Nat 1 for Ralph Gar.
Okay.
Well, everybody needs to get one.
Everyone make one. Let me know if you get under a 12.
I have one character under a 12.
Okay.
Am I heating up? Or
No,
did
you're
I,
doing
did
a
I
row.
get 20 on the catching chicken?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Otis is an 8.
Okay.
I have
Another nat 20.
Wow. Okay.
Roll this well, Zelric.
Those of you who got less than a 12, the shriek is horrifying. And you are stunned, which basically means you're kind of dumbfounded, can't move for 2 rounds. And this
2 rounds.
And this thing attacks. So roll for initiative.
So are they just at the end of initiative
Come on, Lenny.
orders?
Come on, Lenny.
No, go ahead and roll their initiative, and we'll just put them in.
So he's
We roll for both, though, right?
Yep, roll for both of your characters. Just know that the one is
12.
Oh, wait, no, that would have just been
gonna have to wait 2 rounds to act.
15.
Okay, so what do we got here, Kevin?
14.
you have to do it for each.
For,
Oh no, but one
I
initiative.
only have
still.
the one.
Yeah, and still
Oh,
just,
just one initiative?
Just still one
Oh,
initiative.
okay.
Yep.
So I'll take my.
Trevor,
I got 14.
what's your dex? What's your highest agility? I'm sorry.
My highest agility is a 16, a +2 with
And
Curly.
what about you, Kevin?
12.
Okay, so that'll be Trevor and then Kevin. All right, Jamie.
15.
Very nice. Dustin.
I rolled an 8.
Okay. Allie.
18.
Ooh. Okay, and Eli.
15.
Okay. So it is flying down at you. You're gonna have a round of if you have a ranged weapon, that's what you'll need to use. It's gonna take a round for it to reach you. So Allie, you're first. Thing is diving down at you.
Jax is
Stunned. Yeah. Yep.
and then Johanna is just taking the cleaver. Just like she has no range on
Yeah. Okay. And Eli.
You never taught this to me in cheese school?
I don't
Taught
know.
this to me in cheese school?
You
No,
never
you never
taught
learned
this
about
to me in
catbirds in
cheese
cheese school.
Chuck is gonna try to hide somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking around the boat. You could try and like wedge yourself under one of the benches.
Yeah.
Okay. And then is your other character stunned?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Jamie.
Okay, Beatrice. I have never seen these types of animals, so I must kill them.
Yes.
It is strange and unusual to me. I must kill it.
We are
Oh, no. Nope, I miss. That's a 2.
That is definitely a miss.
Yup.
And is your other character okay?
Stunned.
Okay. Trevor.
All right, Lenny, do I get anything for my double nat 20 on my will saves?
I think you get a real approval of your fellow players.
Great, thank you.
Yep.
Good job.
Okay,
Nice
so
job, Trevor.
Lenny is going to thank you. Lenny is going
In the chat, if you want to give Trevor some kudos for that.
Please,
I mean, really,
please,
he's begging for
please.
it.
He needs. Thank you. Please inflate my ego. I'm going to take my weight, Lenny, and attempt to throw it and maybe like wrap it around its leg.
Ooh, I love it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Bring
gonna
it
still, I'm
down.
gonna
So
make
roll-
it. It's an agility.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Then I have a -1, so. Ooh, that's an 8. Ooh.
God bless you.
Are you taking that?
Thank you. Ralphgar sneezes.
Oh, they said well done, Trevor. Applause.
Thank you.
I don't believe you.
I'm
Thank you, everyone.
going to make it a 12.
Okay. Unfortunately, a 12 will not do it. You watch
we know.
the the line kind of soar down. Luckily, it doesn't fall out of the boat. It like clatters at the edge of the line.
Sure.
But it doesn't. go over.
Was there enough of the rope to where I can pull it back? 'Cause- Okay.
Yep.
All right.
You only have a -1.
Do you have
Yeah.
a character that?
That's good. Okay. Curly is going to
She's
oh God.
Bet out of your.
I have 1 pound of herbs. I would like to plot points so that it's catnip.
Is a cat.
Oh my god.
Okay. I don't have the plot points, but tell me what you would like to try and do
So
with this.
I would like to use Curly to kind of get the thing's attention to get it to come to him because hopefully it senses that it may or may not be catnip. But it's 1 pound of herbs from
Yep.
the Elven Forest.
Being a hero.
Roll under your luck.
What's your luck? An 8.
An 8.
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay.
Although it does, you're waving it around. It's interested in Curly.
Okay.
Kevin.
Jamie, having no sort of ranged attacks, she's gonna jump into one of those glass vials.
Yeah, okay, so she's in the bottle, and yeah, definitely fits. The catbird, it sort of is now amongst you, and it's sort of reaching out with its paws and with its snapping at you, but it can't attack. It got here, so now it is right among you, unless you're hiding in a bottle or under the bench. Dustin, your characters are right next to this huge bird.
Is Jacob? Because I know DCC. Is there attacks of opportunity?
Only when you flee. Since it technically hasn't attacked yet, you could leave its.
Because that's what Jacob wants to do.
Yeah.
So
because they
Jacob,
haven't attacked, you can
Jacob
still-
runs, seeing that you went into a glass bottle, thinks that's a good idea, and runs with his hen and plops himself in a, and then pushes a shovel up toward the entrance to try to if the paws were to come. But Jonas Bacharach.
Wolf, deer, spiders, and now catbirds! Quite the adventure!
And he'll attack.
All right.
Come on.
Here we go.
Come on.
All right.
Oh,
all right.
okay.
That's a 16.
That will hit.
All right.
12 doesn't hit. 16.
This pitchfork was the greatest thing I could have got! From the field to your face!
Field to...
Come on.
Happy birthday.
4 damage.
All right.
Oh, Martin, you're not dead.
Oh, I'm not. But this thing is a little hurt from that. Yeah, that was a pretty good stab. Allie.
So I'm stunned one more round, right?
Yep.
Okay. He's not stunned anymore.
And then you have another character who's
Yeah,
not, right?
she's. They get this trophy for you, Beatrice. $17.
That hits.
Nice.
All right. Where's a D10? 5 damage.
Okay, yeah, it is. It's bleeding pretty heavily.
Okay.
Not quite critical yet, but it's very hurt. Eli, you've got one character cowering, right?
Oh yeah. Is there any way that Chuck can continue to like hide himself under the bench?
Yeah, this thing seems really occupied with the characters that are stabbing it. So yeah.
Yeah, well, Chuck's gonna do that. Try to like
Okay.
shove himself into a crack.
Mm-hmm. He's setting a great example for the rest of the party.
Oh
yeah.
yes, he
Good.
is. That's Chuck, and Ralthar is still scared.
Oh right, he's got one more round. Jamie.
All right. Thank you, Johanna. I shall finish it. No, she doesn't.
Did she just shoot her bow?
Yeah.
So there's 50% chance of hitting one of your comrades. So tell me what's better, high or low? What's good for you?
Hi.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh, what a D20?
Yep.
No, I'm gonna say low.
Okay, you want low?
Yeah.
Okay, you want low.
I want low. 4.
All right, so yeah, the arrow goes flying by, missing your comrade.
Hey!
Fantastic. I'm sorry. I've never seen that before.
Trevor.
All right. I'm gonna send Curly first. Curly, when this thing lands, he doesn't know what these herbs are because he's really not that good of a forester. But he will attempt to throw them on the face of the bird cat.
Okay.
Maybe something happens.
Sure.
Trevor.
Basic Trevor move.
Yep, that's gonna be an 11.
Use all your luck.
What herbs would it be that would
I don't know. Maybe it has allergies.
poison
It's-
oak?
It's not. Curly's terrible character.
11.
11 doesn't.
Okay. All right. Well, then Lenny's gonna take that hammer of his and he's just gonna try to play some whack-a-mole.
Yep.
That's a 10. Man.
Kevin.
All right. I'm going to, seeing that the catbird is now on the ground. A thief who's. Darn it. Okay. Yeah. Jamie's just gonna go ahead and run right up to the melee and having all this confidence from just killing the spider.
Oh,
I think she
yeah.
can take the catbird out too.
Okay.
So she'll stab at it.
Yeah, nothing like confidence.
That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
Nice.
And that's a 1 damage.
Okay, but you know, it is.
Hey!
You hit an artery.
So, the one with the herbs, that's Curly, it it will swing one of its talons at Curly.
Oh.
That is a
Hit.
okay. And that is 2 points. No, actually, just 1 point.
No, we're good.
1 point of damage.
We're
Okay.
good.
And then it's going to try and bite.
I did the most damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's who? Who was the one who?
Jonas Baccarat.
Okay, so Jonas, it's coming for you with a bite. Oh, sorry, that is a 16.
Oh yeah.
Miss. No.
I found armor. Didn't you remember?
For 4 points.
Death.
Oh.
It's our favorite.
What will your father Burt Baccarat think?
I know. I kept trying to think of a Burt Bacharach song, and I was blanking. In the chat, Burt Bacharach, get on it.
Power, yeah. It's good.
All right.
Is love, sweet love.
And ironically, Dustin, it's your turn.
How much life did he have?
With the bite mark out of his torso. Oh no! My game is up. He falls to the ground. I've been shriveled.
Jacob.
Jacob Ento. Oh no! Jonas! There comes a time when a man needs to take his plowshares and become swords. And he just throws his shovel.
At the animal.
Yeah, he comes out of the glass.
Oh,
Definitely not a thrown one.
oh, it's an improvised. Go ahead and make a ranged attack.
That's what he does. He wouldn't go up and hit it.
I'm gonna say it's a -1 because it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
trying to throw an axe, but it's not balanced.
So minus
He has
2.
all the gumption behind
Come
him.
on!
His heart is in the right place.
Yeah, you never know.
Jonas! You're insensitive, but I love you! 1.
All right, that is a
Not a
critical
nat-
miss.
Shattered.
No, not
Oh, not natural.
Just
Okay. all right,
31.
okay.
31.
Yep, so that misses, and your shovel's now on the other side of
Do
the...
I hit
the
a
boat?
melee?
Oh, yeah, who's in... Yeah, give me a
Oh,
decide
yeah.
what's better or worse.
That's gonna be Lenny and
High or
Curly are
low?
right there.
Yeah, do you want high or
I
low?
failed. I want high.
Okay.
9.
You got low, so you're gonna make... Who's in melee? Okay. Who's got the lowest luck?
Oh no, I got a 16.
16?
Otis is an 8.
I got a 13.
13?
Lenny has a 6.
Okay, so you're gonna make it to hit roll on Lenny. It's at the -2.
Oh, so you have to hit him. You might not
Yeah,
hit him.
you still have to hit him.
He's gonna hit him.
He's gonna hit him.
I'm dead. 18.
Oh my gosh,
Lenny's
yes,
point
the
is one.
shovel.
Lenny has 1 hit point.
Yeah. How does it go, Dustin?
No.
How does it go?
Kill me. Trying to think, how do you die by having a shovel thrown at you? Just like,
Just like in the movie, he's turned around, he's petting the hen, and you just come
I'm just thinking. Holy God! They treated your head so nicely. I know, but except so I'm thinking that when he says that, he's getting ready to throw it at the cat bird, and he says the insensitive comment, and it draws his eye over to Lenny. And when he lets go, it's just like, Lenny, you're attacking the cat bird? He's just
Yeah.
like, Lenny's attacking. And he just like turns and starts waving at the hen, and it's
Wow.
Oh
And that is the danger of shooting into melee.
Jacob falls to his knees,
Oh
platoon
my
style.
gosh.
I shouldn't have raised my hand. You killed Lenny.
Allie.
Oh my
God, Lenny. Allie, it's a
Hold on.
bloodbath
After
out
all
here.
of this, after all of this has gone on, we just hear in our heads after Backrack died, as our technomancer helped us. All the world needs now is love.
Oh, there we go.
Sweet love.
As the hen crawls up on the with a forlorn look in its eye.
It was him or me.
It was him. Allie, go ahead.
I wish this had the body of a cat and the head of a bird.
Yeah. The head of a-
Because a cat could be a glove. And a bird.
Still use its head.
He's gonna
And feathers for
Jack. So he's like unstunned, and he's just like fighting for his life.
Yeah.
Like, he's like terrifying. 18.
That hits.
2 damage.
It's really hurt. But now it's just fighting on instinct. It's not fleeing. It wants to kill everything it can.
So this little halfling stabs it,
Yeah.
and then Johanna's just like gonna try to get it with the cleaver.
Oh yeah, running in with the cleaver.
You can hit it! Hit it!
21.
Oofa.
Was it a critical hit?
19.
Oh my gosh.
Here's a
Okay,
plus
yeah, that
2.
hits.
You guys need some of these rolls tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. I'm wasting all of these rolls.
8.
How does it go?
We're also getting rid of some of the rolls.
This is a trophy for you, Beatrice. And she wants to try to cut the head off. But I don't know. So she's going for the neck. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a pretty good roll. But it's a thick head, right?
Yeah.
Like, and it's a cleaver. So you sink that knife
Yeah.
way in. Blood just spurts over, like bathed in it.
You did it!
And it drops to the deck, dead.
I'm so proud of you.
You can take it. You can take it.
And as you're lying there, sort of, you're standing around, gasping, bleeding, you feel the boat slowly come to a rest as it's come to the far side of the pond.
I did this! Curly comes up to you. I did this!
It was probably for the best.
Oh my god. And we're right back into Mice and Men.
Crap.
It's a literary reference. Look it up. Okay.
It's just not tasteful.
All right, so the boat has arrived at the far shore.
Can I immediately, covered in blood, look like, how do I get out of this boat on the land?
Yeah. So it's, because you had the rope. Actually, how would you get up? You're just gonna have to we won't do the check. You can climb up.
Okay.
And sure enough, there's another pier. There's another pier, and you come out on the pier, and as you do, you start. You see the mill not too far away, but out of the reeds on either side of the pier come these strange creatures. They have the bodies of crayfish, including the giant pinchers. They have the bodies of humans, although their bodies are covered with like a thick carapace armor. And they have human heads, but they have the eye stalks of like a crayfish. And there's like maybe 8 of them form a line like between you and the mill. And they're
One of us.
they're clicking.
Johanna is just after going through that. Is there like an intimidation? Because she's covered in blood.
Nope.
No, there's no
Under Jacob's breath, he goes, "Anybody else read the Rings of Talos?"
I put you behind me. It's okay. You don't need to handle them.
What a
marvelous
marvelous fight.
Help!
Looks like
Did you say help?
Yeah.
Okay. The biggest one kind of strides forward half the distance and looks at you, and its eyes, they're moving, and it's like you hear this creaking voice. You like one that makes, but small like us.
They're the same size as us.
Yeah, like a centaur, right? So they're probably a little taller than you are.
Martin, could I have grabbed
Yeah.
the pitchfork? Because he wouldn't have wanted
Oh
to
yeah, I'm imagining you probably all collected your weapons.
Okay,
And,
well, he's gonna go grab
Oh,
the
from the
pitchfork.
bodies of their fallen. Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
he's not going to touch
He doesn't want the shovel.
that he killed
Yeah,
Lenny
the
with.
shovel is no
Yeah.
good to him. Yep.
Oh, Curly took that shovel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out
Curly,
of his... Okay.
yeah, Curly
Out of his
absolutely
skull.
took that
Yeah,
shovel.
good. Good stuff. I'm gonna take his quality cloak too, because that's what he liked, that cloak.
What he would have wanted.
I'll burn it later.
So you speak common?
Yeah. Speak little, speak some, your language of one that makes.
Well, what is that big yow bird?
Bad bird. we hide from bird.
Makes what? What are you talking about? What do we make?
No, you look like one that makes, the one that makes.
What does he make?
We can make a lot.
It sort of it gestures at the people around at the Kratars around it.
Oh.
It makes us.
He experiments like a mad scientist.
And it's like click 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 click.
Here are
Click 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 click.
Lord,
I don't know
Where is
where
this
we
person?
are. I don't know.
Say that again?
Where is this person
This is
that
Curly.
makes? Yeah.
One that makes live in House of Pain, and it gestures back at the middle. It is in House of Pain, but not seen it.
Huh.
I bet it's that Edwin. I never trusted him.
how dare you speak poorly of him? I have hunted beside him for years. He's probably held captive.
We're here to fix the water. The water here is nice. The water where us is from, not nice.
Yeah, and in fact, you could see them all nodding their heads and they're like, yeah, water, big wheel stop, water slow down. Don't know why.
Can we go to the mill?
They all start clicking. They're like, House of Pain.
Pain.
Stay away from House of Pain. Many screams from House of Pain. Then others come out. Not all like us. Not all like you.
We
We
gotta try.
Stop the pain.
You stop the pain?
We stop the pain.
Yeah.
But what about the law?
What, y'all?
The law. The one that enforces the law on all of us. Or we burn.
I don't know this law, so it does not apply to me.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse.
We're gonna go talk to him. Get him to stop hurting you.
Okay, you know, they're clicking and they're like, not alone. Always two with the one that makes. One.
Well, look how many. There's so many of us.
And they start clicking, but they're like, but they're big. One big with lots of fur, Reynard, very wise. Another, Jervis, no fur, but not like you.
Have you seen any others that look like us that might be able to help us? Our numbers have dwindled.
One starts nodding and they're sort of whispering to each other. We see the animals. We see the other two bring in bottles from boat. In bottle, little ones like you.
Oh shit!
Well, I don't know if we should, speak with this maker, but maybe if he's the one who's making people small, he'll have an antidote inside.
Make us
Yeah.
big.
Because
we
we
can
still
be
need to
big.
figure out what's going on with the water. I don't know if I want to deal with whatever's going on in this mill.
It
We need to
might be
complete-
what's going on with the water.
Well, if these people don't know anything about the water, and so
They're
far as...
afraid to go in there.
Well, this is just the mill next to the water.
Guys, I think I get it. He's taking things of different likes and putting them together.
Yeah. So are you saying there's more people there's other characters coming out of the bottles? Is that what you said?
So what they have told you is that they have seen the two companions of the one that makes carrying in bottles from the boat, and in those bottles they thought they saw
other people.
others like you.
We gotta go rescue them.
If
Those
we
are
can,
our
if we can
friends.
find an antidote and
Let's-
like, if
Hey,
these,
will you let us pass, please?
They won't stop you.
Okay.
But they're like,
Don't go.
they won't go. They don't want to go anywhere near
Okay.
that.
If there are people that have been taken in, maybe they have seen around. If we free them, then we can they'll help us.
Yeah.
do you know what it looks like inside? Like, can you tell us where these people might be?
All I remember is pain and bright light,
Hence the name.
and then but that's all I remember. No idea of layout. No, they don't go back in. After they were created, they've never been back in.
Well, sounds like this group needs a leader.
Wherever shall we look?
We had one.
Thank you, Beatrice. You are the best leader. Go.
I nominate Beatrice as well.
Yes.
Excuse me, crab folk.
It's not the character.
Can you hold on to my chicken, my hen?
Could you eat it?
Yeah, they are. Food? You
No,
give
never
us
mind.
food?
No, never mind.
Oh.
Honestly, it was a mistake to begin with. You just come with me, Huckles.
If you're looking for food, the big cat bird thing is in the boat.
Yeah, they are
You can-
carrying. They'll go eat.
Yeah, go.
I also
Yeah.
got me some rations, cause I work at the Goodman. I'll give out rations. You guys look like you need some rations. I'll here's some rations.
Ralph there's gonna pull
We're
out.
gonna
some
need those.
stinky
All
cheese.
right.
Well, yeah, they'll take everything you give them.
Like I got a whole day's worth of rations.
I got
Beatrice,
this
go.
cheese.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
Onward to
So-
the penthouse.
There is a huge door, but at your size, you can pretty easily, if you choose to, go under it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
I don't like how you said if you choose to.
Well, I'm not going to decide for you. So, okay, you go in.
Absolutely.
Under
Under the door?
Under the door. You slide under the door.
alright.
The front room of the mill has been converted into a sitting room. It is immaculately neat and tidy. There is a comfortable chair that is towering above you next to an immense fireplace, and you can see just at the tip of the edge of this enormous side table what looks like an unlit pipe, as long as a fallen tree, just resting on that table. In spite of the cleanliness of this room, there's like a foul odor coming from a massive closed door on the far side of the room. And off to your left, there's an open doorway, and you hear faint scuffling and a strange off-tune humming. And from out of that room comes a weasel that's moving awkwardly on its hind legs, like it keeps trying to walk upright on its hind legs, and it's wearing a neat vest, and it seems like it's carefully shaved its forearms and its face, like it's trying to look human. And it sees you, and in a strained, high-pitched voice, "No! Master Mercapan cannot have visitors! The master must not be disturbed!" And it's rushing at you as if to push you towards the door. Roll for initiative.
Ooh, 13.
Nat 20.
We're gonna roll like shit tomorrow when
Yes.
we're fighting cats up and we're gonna die.
And you know who we can blame?
Oh yeah, 17, 18, 20.
You know who we can blame for this?
Who?
For our terrible rolls next game? Martin.
What? Oh my gosh!
Martin will roll well.
But
Martin's gonna roll.
Haragrin will be fine.
Cartman
Will's
has
gonna
no
roll.
spell slots left.
All right, Allie.
20.
Hey, vicious mockery. It's gotten me this far in life. Eli.
Oh, 13.
Okay, you guys are doing. Yeah, you're doing well here. Jamie.
14.
Okay.
That's
Trevor.
Dirty 20.
All right. Was your was it a natural 20? Was it, Allie?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay. Wow. Kevin
12.
and Dustin.
A somewhat clean 16.
Somewhat clean.
Gia.
All right, here we go. Allie, you are first. This sort of strange, well-dressed weasel. So it's about twice your size, twice your height, right? Especially because it's up on its hind legs. When it's on its hind legs, it's like twice your height. When it drops down to all fours, it's, weasel size. And so
where did he come out of?
You saw this room to your left, and it looks like as you look over, it's probably the kitchen. Like you.
Okay, Johanna. No, we need to see the master, and she'll run towards the kitchen.
Okay, and it's screaming, no, must not disturb the master. Okay, and what's the other character doing?
Then you said there was a weird odor in another...
Coming from a closed door on the other side of the room.
So this halfling, he wants to go in there.
Okay, that halfling is heading for that door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you can see the weasel doesn't really pay any attention to the one of your characters running towards the kitchen, but it fixates on the one running to the other door. Trevor.
Curly takes out a staff, and he says to the weasel, "My pops told me never to listen to a weasel in real life, so I'm certainly not going to listen to a weasel now." And he's going to attempt to swing on this weasel thing.
Yeah?
Nope. Just 4.
Yeah, the 4 won't do.
Okay.
Dustin?
Jacob has the hand in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, man, we don't want to deal with your master. We don't want to deal. And he just kind of sighed, like gets moving away from him, kind of going toward the foul order door.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good.
That's the door he's fixated on.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was. I'm sorry. He's gonna go to the door that's he's
kitchen.
not
Like the
fixated.
kitchen. He's heading for the
Thank you.
kitchen. Yep, okay. Jamie.
Hi.
Oh.
Yep. She's gonna run after Beatrix that went to the kitchen.
Okay.
Johanna.
And then what is the third door? There's foul smelling, the kitchen.
There's just
and
the two, and the door you came in.
Oh, okay. Otis is gonna go towards the foul smelling door.
Okay. Eli.
Ralph Thar is gonna go towards the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
and so will Chuck.
Okay. Kevin.
Yeah, honestly,
Your characters are wussy and
yeah.
It is a money launderer and a cheesemaker.
Yeah, Jamie's also going to head
But
towards
only
the,
now, Eli, heroes are forged from the fire of combat and danger. Heroes are forged from this.
He's never made good.
They are aged like a fine Gouda.
If you know what's Gouda for you. Kevin.
No,
Jacob
Jamie's
Into's lost his fire.
just done. Also going to go towards the kitchen, thinking, I want to try and find maybe some kind of maybe antidote. Hopefully it's not where the foul-smelling stuff is, but if we can get big sometime soon, we'll have a much better chance at everything else we're trying to do. So that's
Okay.
our first priority.
Okay. And now to remind me who went for the foul-smelling door?
Otis.
Otis
Jax.
and Jax. Okay, so Jax, it's first coming at you, just like because that was Jax was first, right? Like that your
Oh, yeah.
character. Yeah, it is sprinting at you and it is trying to bite you. How about a 9?
No.
Okay, yeah. So it misses, but I will tell you, it with its sort of weaseled body, it is positioned itself between you two and the door. The master must not be disturbed. Must not be disturbed. Allie.
So, in the kitchen, I'm looking for this glass bottles.
So, unfortunately, you were looking up like a 50-foot counter, right? Up to 50-foot counter. So you can't see what's like back on them. From a you don't see anything that looks obvious like glass bottles. You see plates, you see
Okay, or I don't see
some
any
pans.
people. I'm looking to. She went in here to see if there was someone to rescue.
No people here.
No people here?
Nope.
Okay. The glass bottle people aren't here. And then it doesn't look like she could really reach anything in here, correct?
Not without climbing up.
Okay, then she would kind of go back toward. She'd go back the other way.
Okay.
So that's what she was in there looking for. Well, Jax is. If you stopped shaving, you would have a nice pelt.
That's the sweetest thing he's ever heard.
No.
No?
A 3.
No. Trevor.
Yeah, Curly wouldn't give him a chance to even explain himself. He's gonna go back up and keep attacking with the staff.
Yep.
All right. A staff, is that gonna be a dexterity?
No.
or
No,
a
it's
strength?
it's strength.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 14.
That hits.
I'm doing stuff.
You do it bad. Oh.
Nope.
Just keep rolling dice, see what happens.
1.
Okay. No.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, you give it a good bruising.
Nice little thump.
Dustin.
Jacobs wants to look around the kitchen because he's run to this kitchen.
Yep.
He's looking like if there's crumbs or mouse traps or anything that he can see.
Oh, no mouse traps, and actually, no, it's very, very neat. Just like that front room, just immaculately
No
clean.
doors out, like it's just enclosed.
Yeah.
Does he smell anything cooking or anything?
No, but he does smell like probably what could be vegetables.
Okay.
Like they're just like it's not like maybe onions, radishes, rutabagas. You know.
Guys, I think we're gonna have to go through the weasel. Oh man! And he walks back out, and he's still got
Just defeated.
still got Huckles in his
We got
hand.
Huckles.
He pulls out. He has the pitchfork in the other one, and as he comes back into the room, he sees them fighting the weasel. Listen, man, we gotta get through that door.
All right, Jamie.
Okay. There's nothing in here. I think we should go and help the others.
Johanna already walked out.
Oh, okay. Well,
You can see that.
I'm saying that as
So
I
did
walk
Jacob.
Yeah.
past her. I thought she was still looking for stuff. Okay,
No.
so she would walk out, and since I have a short bow,
Mhm.
I'm gonna try and shoot at the the
Absolutely.
ferret.
We've all seen how well it goes to fire into melee. You just do it.
Nope, it's a 5.
Okay, so what's good for you?
High or low?
Oh,
High or low?
shit. Low.
You want low.
I'm a low. 11.
Okay, so who is in combat with it? Okay,
Is
what-
Otis in combat?
who's your
Yes,
lowest?
Otis too.
Okay, well, lowest luck.
8.
9.
8.
All right, it's gonna be Otis because you're down to one character. Otis, see if you can hit Otis.
Coo.
Okay.
7, and its AC. Otis's AC is 7.
That's 8.
No, I had to cross it off because I have Charmed House. And I had to add my
So
negative 1 luck to
That
it.
does hit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna. Well, I've been rolling 1s on my D6, so let's see if I roll a 1. I do! I'm still alive!
Oh my god! All right, so the arrow flies, hits Otis in the back of in the shoulder, left shoulder blade. What would Otis say in response to that?
Well, I'm on your side! I'm on your side!
Okay.
Then he immediately turns after being shot and rips the arrow out and slings his slingshot.
No, you don't rip the
Yeah, fire the slingshot.
Don't rip it out.
We have a whole party
You
wipe
keep
out.
it in, you don't pull.
You gotta push it through.
No.
You miss?
Yes.
All right. What's good for you?
3 or low.
Low is good for you.
Nat 20.
All right.
Oh.
That's a relief. Eli,
Hello.
what would you like? What would your characters like to do?
In the kitchen, does it look like there's anything flammable?
Not on the floor.
Ah, crap.
I mean, there is like a fireplace actually with a big big pot hanging over it. But the fire is not lit right now.
Alrighty. Can I see anything like on like the counters and stuff?
It's like 50 foot in the air.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to see without climbing up there. You can just make out maybe the edge of some pots and stuff.
Alright, Ralthar's gonna try to climb up onto the counter.
All right.
He's got this.
Oh, that was such a good roll.
6.
Again, sort of like you can't find any purchase. Maybe it's too just too smooth the woodwork. What?
come back and join the fight.
Yeah. What?
No, I've got a plan.
Eli's characters don't fight.
What about Chuck?
Chuck is going to.
Hide.
No. He's going to go over to the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
And. Is there any way you could try to set fire to the fireplace?
I mean, yeah, you could try.
I'll try to set fire to
Like
it?
light it?
Yeah, I mean, you could see if you can light the fire.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
What is this?
Give me an intelligence check.
15.
Okay, yeah, you're like striking the and it starts, starting to smolder. Yeah,
Alrighty.
Kevin.
But it's also this big.
At the beginning, yeah, it is the smallest flame ever.
I imagine Jamie like running towards the kitchen on her little halfling legs, and everybody else like pretty much bolting past her. And then as she's finally getting to the door, everybody's running back out. They're like, no, nothing in there. She's like, okay, and we're turning around, and now we're heading back towards the weasel.
Okay, you can get to the weasel.
Okay. If I get to the weasel at that point, yeah, I'll go ahead and just take out my awl and go. Okay, and we'll start this again.
Are you saying you're gonna give it your all?
Oh!
You're welcome. All right, give me
That is a 3 to hit.
No. Wow, the dice
We're
give and
tired.
they give away. All right, so Jervis is up, and he's got a target-rich environment. 1, 2. You're like you. Are
I'm
you all?
pretty far
You're
away.
far away, but the 4 of you are there.
Yep.
All right.
Come on.
What did I roll there?
Way
That's
cocked.
Super cocked.
It would have been a 4.
How about it is a 4. So that would
Fates
be.
decide.
You counted from here 1 to.
Oh, did I? So okay. So is that Otis then?
Ah, check
Oh, that is
A 7?
a 9.
Oh yeah.
I'm dead.
Are you able
Poor
to hit weight?
Otis.
Just the one.
Yeah. Yeah. Describe it. This weasel.
Oh, yeah. It's
It's gonna weasel. It's gonna.
You half die from the arrow that hit you.
Yeah.
I imagine like it like. Oh,
Yeah.
No, go for it, cause I don't imagine death.
I won't imagine like.
I'm sorry.
You said like it's stumbling like to stay up.
Yeah,
on
it's
the
trying to
It's
be
like
like.
balancing
yeah,
eyes
I'm
out.
imagining like
Eyes out.
That's
while
what
it's
I
like
was thinking.
balancing it like trips and falls onto her.
Can it be a delayed reaction of you bleeding out from pulling the arrow out?
It tries to attack me, but I'm already dead. But
Yeah, it's like just resting your
because you
corpse.
pulled it out.
I did.
Allie.
My turn.
Yes, your turn.
Jamie, we got it. We can't get tired now.
We're so close. There's so much. There's so much running.
So much running.
Okay. 9. Oh god. Would a 12 hit?
A 12 hits.
Yay!
How much luck
did you learn?
I burned 3 luck.
Woo!
It hasn't taken much damage. It's taken a little.
It's not gonna take a lot from this. 2.
Okay. It's getting there. I mean, it's more like this, but it's getting there. Okay.
We need to find those people in the bottles. Johanna will try.
I hope that someone gets my people in a bottle, yeah.
She will miss.
Okay, Trevor.
Okay, I need to clarify something.
Yes.
I'm not used to this. So on part of my features, I have harsh winter on all attack rolls.
You don't have any luck, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it would only.
Oh, it actually would it minus his
I have a
stuff?
-1 on luck, so I would get a -1 to all attack rolls.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
More of like an unlucky sign.
Curly's gonna look at Jamie and wink as he takes out the shovel and says, "This is good for killing."
Oh, too soon.
Ooh, 6.
No.
Yeah, okay.
How do you feel with it?
That's not good. How do I feel about myself
Dustin.
for this character?
Oh man, Huckle's distracted. The hand kind of.
Oh.
Yeah, it does. It toddles into battle.
Oh.
Yep.
This is do or die, and he's now gonna go and attack the creature.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna give you a +1 because you do not like just on this attack. don't get too excited. Upgrading your character, but you are gonna have an advantage to this attack because it's distracted by a chicken.
We got this.
Come on, for Huckles.
It's an 11, so I'm feeling. Wait.
Plus the
Plus
one.
the
I just
one.
gave you
No,
a
that's it.
+1,
So it's an 11. So he's gonna burn 1 luck.
and that hits.
All right.
So now I'm +0 in luck. It's okay. Okay. You got plus nothing. Okay, so just a D8. Come on, Huckles. We can do this. I don't know where the D8 is. Okay, there we go.
Oh my God. These dice are
For Huckles.
Oh! Tell me how it goes. Yeah.
Oh my God.
After watching Jonas Bacharach several times, while the creature the little hand just kind of clucks its way past him, and the weasel just kind of looks, and as it comes back, right through the face.
All right, and yeah, its body falls to the ground.
You did it.
Oh my God! Open the door. All for water.
So you
all
can't.
for
I mean, you
water.
can go under this door. Is that-
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, the stench of strange concoctions and decay assaults your nostrils as you enter the room. A chair looms above you like a monolith. There's an assortment of tables and workbenches stretching far above you, so you can't really see what's on them. At the far side of the room, there are a series of cages of various sizes. A long pipe extends upward from the floor in the center of the room where the grindstone might have been once. It connects to 2 more pipes across the bottom of a long rectangular table, and they are attached to 2 large empty glass bottles. You hear a groan echo like thunder, and across the room, in some of those cages, you see giants. There is, how many peasants are we down?
I'm down 1.
2,
I need 1.
3. Okay, 4. So you see 4 forms. You see a total of 5. There are
Are you preparing for one of us to die?
yeah. You see 5 people, bodies, massive forms on the far side of the room in these cages.
Well, how do we get them out?
Do we recognize them?
Okay, so you can go up to look.
Yes.
The only one you recognize is, and we can make him whoever you want to be of your characters, but you do see the hunter.
Okay.
He's the only one you recognize.
Okay.
We're gonna have to sort of these are prisoners from maybe some other place. But
Okay.
I run up to
It's
them.
Elwood.
I run up to them and try and get their attention from way down where I am.
yeah, the most of them seem unconscious. One is sort of like one who you don't recognize, a pretty elderly man, and he's sort of like, oh, who's there?
Down here. Which bottle makes us big again?
He sort of shakes his head. I was in a bottle.
Right. You're bigger now.
Yes.
How did he make you bigger again?
Put me in the cage. I was put in cage and then I was big.
I try. Can we go through the cage because we're little?
Yeah, you could.
Jax goes.
Jax goes in the cage, and as soon as you get with him or with one of the other people with him, poof! You're suddenly both crammed in the cage and you're full size. Oh,
someone let us out of the
what are you
cage.
doing?
Oh, we've got to open the cages.
And
Beatrice
as you say that, the old man, because the other one seemed unconscious, the other one's like, I heard voices, terrible voices, saying something about the river, going up river. Are they gone? Are they still here?
No, I don't think they're here. We just killed some weasel.
Oh, maybe that's what I heard. But
Jax.
can you get this person off of me?
Where's the key? How do we
Reach
open
through the
these?
bars and lift me up to the keyhole.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can reach right in.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see
Yeah.
if I can.
Give me an intelligence check.
Jamie's so smart.
That feels good, doesn't it? A little
does.
self.
Not that smart. We got a 2.
You know what? Over time, with enough time, you're gonna pull, and yes,
I'll take 20.
you're gonna take 20, and yes, the door swings open, and Jax comes like rolling out, and this guy starts crawling out.
Everybody go in.
Well, wait, we gotta get the other doors open.
But we gotta get big.
And once you see, when they crawl out, you see there's a circle of runes on the bottom of this cage.
The rings of Talos.
That's a cage.
Are they the same ones that are on my shovel?
Nope, they're not exactly.
These are
they
different
Were,
runes.
they were the ones on the boat were the small making runes, and these are the big making runes. That's not mine.
They're evil.
They're evil.
Johanna will walk into the cage.
And sure enough, full size.
Wait, somebody lift me up and I'll try to open up one of these other cages.
Okay.
See if you can do it on the first try. Or you'll get judged.
That one.
Yep. So you get the judge pity. Yes, after enough time of yanking on things, eventually, by chance, by sheer coincidence,
A tumbler falls and
it
crushes
opens.
you.
So yeah, so the others, everyone is telling you a similar story that they, for various reasons, like some had been traveling or hunting, and then suddenly they'd come upon a mill, and they were small, popped in a bottle. The old man actually says specifically he had come because he had heard stories of strange creatures and he wanted to see them. He wanted to investigate.
That could be Hugo because he's a healer.
You can see now.
He could be Hugo.
You can see now that on the table by the empty bottles there is a form outstretched, like, and its face, its head looks like it's been hideously deformed, like something's been trying to work on its skull, but clearly dead now.
So there's no sign of the master here. We assume that he went up.
I mean, the old man just, so the other people are unconscious. The old man says, I heard voices and they said they had to go upstream to see what was going on with the water.
Well, it sounds
Johanna
like,
would try to like wake everyone up.
Yeah, and they will.
Okay.
sounds like we need to head upriver.
The old man is like, he's like, I can't go. I don't want to go. I'll stay here.
Can one of these be one of the guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Yep.
so,
I know how to get him. I know how to get up with him. I've been on river a couple times.
What?
I'm a riverman. My name's Scab.
Is that Scab?
My name is
Scab.
I like that we're gonna. If you could all make sure your characters have voices I can barely understand at my ripe old age, I appreciate that. Okay, so that's Scab.
My name's Scab.
Okay.
I live on the river.
Jamie, who do you have?
My name is Hugo.
Hugo. Okay.
I came here because I heard that they were experimenting, and I, being the healer that I am,
Ah.
came to help.
Okay.
I was trapping beavers.
And Kevin, you're a beaver trapper. Okay.
No, not me. I'm a Scab.
Scab was a beaver trapper.
I'm a straight beaver trapper.
I will be. My name is Allie, and I'm a blacksmith.
Okay.
You're the triplets. One of the triplets is a girl.
Your
brother died.
Trevor.
Candy.
Okay.
His name is Candy.
Candy.
He's a man in his probably early 60s.
Oh, okay. Young. And what does Candy do?
Candy is a gambler who got kind of lucky.
Oh.
I would like to say that I have a beautiful badger pelt.
Oh, you.
for the-
Yeah. Okay. So, tell me what's next.
Well, we need to fix the water wheel. That's why we're here. Because the crops.
We can't fix the wheel until we go upriver and figure out what they're doing to the river.
I thought the water wheel's here. Isn't this a mill?
Yeah, but they're doing something with the river.
All right, now we have different objectives.
Son, Candy comes right up to you. The wheel's not turning because the river's not moving.
It is. We saw it moving.
The river, is there like not a lot of flow in the river, right? That's the problem.
That's why
So I
the
made
wheel
that
won't
up.
turn. Yeah, the wheel won't turn, and yeah,
Because like the river's like not.
it's
flowing.
choked up above the
Yeah.
pond too.
Oh, okay. So it's not about the wheel.
Mr. Scab, sir, will you take us up the river?
I'll take you over the winter. I don't know how to do it right now.
Do I know how to do that?
I know how to do that right now.
All right, so you head up the river, and the Harrow Hills grow even more rocky and steep because now you're pretty high up as you follow the trickle of the Sweet Spring River. After about an hour, you spy an impressive dam of boulders, mud, and timbers, holding back most of the water, which is now flooding the high plain behind it. As you approach the dam, a slender figure appears on the top of the dam. It looks like a very large fox, but it's standing on its hind legs, and it's wearing a well-tailored set of clothing that's now really soiled and tattered. And coming on either side of it are two massive bear-like creatures with protruding teeth and flat tails like beavers.
See, beavers,
Yes,
I told you right
they
there.
are bearvers.
Bear.
Yes.
That's why I hunt them.
Jax,
And the
that's that Renard guy. I know it.
That's why I hunt them when they're young.
and that creature calls out. It hears you and says, "You know of me, but that's far enough. If you be travelers, just say so and pass on. But if Mercapan sent you, it will not go well for you."
He is just ruthless, and he's just like, I'm gonna have all your pelts.
You're running up to attack him?
Oh my God.
We don't even know who Mercapan is.
Mercapan
Yeah,
is
we're
the
just-
master, and
Yes.
he is evil, and we are
Yes.
trying to stop him, so let us through!
You were
Wait,
trying.
what?
Wait, you're trying to stop Mercapan?
Wait, what?
Yes!
We want to get the water flowing and attack Murky Pan.
Mercapan is who did this to you!
I think I'm very, very misled.
But if
Half of us have no idea what's happening, and I'm one of them.
Okay, so wait, yeah, so it's listening. It's like, wait, you're telling me that the only way we can stop Mercapan is to stop the water. The water is what gives him his power.
Yes!
Wait, no, we want the water.
Oh my
We
God.
need the water too. Well, wait. But maybe we could kill Mercapan. I left him locked in a cage.
Yeah.
When he was sleeping, I dragged him into the cage and left him locked up.
Why didn't you kill him then?
I can't kill him. It's the law. The law burns those of us. Wait, the law burns. The law burns. And he starts smoking, and he falls to the ground, and he bursts into water. He bursts into flame, and the bearers start moaning and whining in terror. And suddenly, standing on the dam is the old man that you released.
Oh yeah.
And he takes the moth in his hand and sort of the moth that he had ridden here behind you, flicks it away, and it was like, I knew this fool would not be what I hoped. He was going to be my greatest discovery, and instead he betrayed me. You, my friends, have done me a favor. Come, let us clear the boulders and free the river as you desired, and then things can go back to normal.
No, this guy's bad.
Sounds good to me.
I think we'll kill this guy. No, he put me in cage.
This is the bad guy.
That was
This is the
I
bad
didn't know it until just now, but that's him.
This is the bad guy.
Come, you want to free the river, I want to free the river. Now that I am free, you too, and he points at the bearers, begin. And they sort of like, they're snorting, they don't want to, but one starts to tear at the...
Oh,
So
my
this is the
God.
bad guy.
We're gonna get him. Should we get him?
This is the man.
Why don't we
God
go up there and
captured
kill him?
me.
Why don't we act like we're gonna help him and we get closer?
Yeah.
Did you good
Yeah, and then all
We can-
let's make a circle. And
Yeah,
then
we
all
can
stab him
we can
once.
take care of him and still clear the
All
river.
right, hang on. We're gonna give us a second. We're coming up to help you.
All right, give me... I love it. Give me a personality check.
What do I roll? With charisma?
Yeah, it's personality. It's like charisma, but it's personality.
I've got no personality.
Come on.
All right.
Oh. Okay, hang on. That's a 14.
You gonna burn luck?
I'm gonna burn luck.
All
I'm gonna burn
right.
luck. We're gonna. I don't really care about Scab. He's gonna drop down to a 9.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, he's still a little bit tired from what he's been through. You know, like he's fooled. And what this is going to mean.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm going to say that you are all going to get. Yeah, you're gonna, at least half of you. Let's see. Scab. You. Who else would go up first? Who's up right next to him?
Oh, Jacob would not.
Beatrix.
Scab, Beatrix,
Corley.
Curly.
Curly.
The three of you, and what about one of you? Jax.
I'll say that Allie's probably up there. Too.
Okay, so one of your characters, they are all gonna get a swing. Like you are gonna get you're basically ahead of him in the initiative order. So let's do that.
So we're just gonna jump him.
Yeah,
We're gonna
right.
get
I mean,
next
that's
to him and
that's what you've described to me, and he is like not suspecting it. And the bearers will attack you when he orders them to, but they don't want to, right?
Okay.
So right now you've got surprise and Scab. It's you first.
A sling, is that ranged?
It is.
Okay.
But
and
it's
then-
okay because nobody's in
Nobody's
melee.
familiar with him
And then
yet.
fortunate date missile fire attack rolls.
Then you get to add. If you have a luck bonus, you get to add it. If
I
you have a
don't. I got
negative, you
rid
take
of
it off.
I-
Ah.
Okay, so what Scab's gonna do is he gets up there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just help you. And he goes down to grab one of the rocks and he puts it in his sling. And
Ah! Okay, nice.
Fantastic.
Take that. Won't take that. Nope. Nope.
Sure.
Five.
Okay.
Five.
Uh,
Oh no.
Jamie, who was your character? Beatrix went up there, right?
Yep. So she's going short bow. Come on. Nope, that's net 1.
Oh! Okay,
Fumble!
so we're turning to our fumble chart. You're gonna roll a D4,
D4.
Oh, it's gonna be
and
good.
this is separate from seeing if you hit
Oh, God.
one of your Oh no, there's nobody in combat, so this is just.
A 1?
That's okay. You're the laughing stock of the party.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, Eli. Did you have one of your characters? No, you didn't.
didn't.
Yeah, I should have.
I would have.
Kevin, one of yours did.
Yeah. So Allie's up there, and in all of her logic, she thinks, all right, this person is evil, and I've got this vial of holy water, which was the random thing that I like on the table that I rolled for.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna throw this holy water on her, just to see what happens.
Okay. Go ahead and give me guess a dex roll, agility.
Alrighty. That's cocked. That is a 15.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck? Allie.
That's
Oh my gosh! All right.
The real alley.
All right, crit table, page 82. Give me a D4 roll.
Reality.
1.
A 1. Opportunistic strike. You're gonna get to add a D3 to the damage of your other
Oh
attack.
boy.
All right.
There's no extra crit damage. There's just a crit table.
Just the
right?
table.
3 total damage.
All right.
Oh, he's dead. Oh.
Nope.
Oh man.
Trevor.
He healed.
Heal. Okay.
Water, it heals. With
This is how you do it. With a shovel.
No.
No.
Okay. Now roll for initiative.
Oh, okay.
No!
I
That
like.
was not a great
I'm
surprise
the only
round.
one who.
Oh my gosh! Okay, at least
10.
rolling
All right, Dustin.
Oh, sorry.
my band's out.
Nat 20.
Whoa. Okay. Jamie.
2.
That's okay. Eli.
10.
Get him out of the way, because we have our boss fight tomorrow. I'm rolling
Kevin.
poorly tonight.
7.
All right. Allie.
8. I'm invested in my peasants. I'm not supposed to be invested in.
I told you that's what happens. You should be.
Yeah.
Trevor.
12.
They're plucky survivors. All right, here we go. Dustin, you are up. It's so yeah, either both of your characters.
Okay, at this, seeing that the sling is in the most effective, Scab throws it onto the ground and goes and tries to just tackle him.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Like
Like off the dam.
well, because he doesn't want to go to the water, because that'd be. Well, how high is the dam?
Pretty high. Like 20 feet. If you wanted to knock him off the dam, not into the water, you could jock him to the dry side.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All right.
Man, I'm gonna get your
Beaver Dam's my home.
Because he hunts beavers. I don't know.
Gotta be
He's not
good.
smart. He's very not smart.
All right. I was gonna say a post strength, but that's a nat 20. So yeah, he falls, and as he falls, he starts screaming, and you see him like flailing, and it's almost like he's looking for something to help him. And you actually see him call to the bearers in help. You know, like you help me as he's falling, and the bearers turn away from him.
Nice.
Plummets to the ground, and you hear the sickening crunch as he dies.
Hey!
How's that doing? That's how you do it.
Yeah, and so the bearers they sort of stand there for a moment in shock, and then they turn and they move off into the woods.
Oof.
What?
Yeah.
Well, can you help us? We still need to get the water moving.
Oh, okay, yeah. Give me a personality check. Wait, you've got a way with animals, Jacob. Let's see if Jacob has a way with animals.
Oh my gosh, come on.
It was the holy water.
Me not.
Come on, come on.
The holy water.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have the understanding. They don't have the understanding. to do it.
It's cool.
I would-
It's nice meeting you.
We can all do it.
What's the dam made of?
It's like boulders and
Listen,
rocks and
I've dug
logs and-
ditches. I can dig out a dam.
She can do it. I've seen her work magic with her shovel.
All right, so
Am I
I
my best helping?
give me. I'm gonna need, and you can add. You can help each other. I need you to make. Who's your strongest person? Well, tell me how. Tell me.
Jacob has a 12.
11.
11.
Okay.
12.
Give me any ideas you have to destroy this dam.
Well, I'm very good at digging ditches.
You're
So
very
I'm
good?
taking a shovel and I'm just gonna start
Just digging.
digging.
Okay.
I have a grappling hook
Yeah.
that I would like to
Okay.
wedge and pull.
All right. Very good.
Scab believes that the beavers build their dam around their home. He wants to try to find that.
He's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
follow the bearers.
Well, they. Oh, so he wants to follow them.
No, he
No,
wants to. He
yeah.
wants to know where
Oh.
they're like
Oh,
hovels.
yeah.
That's where they would build.
Got
You don't see that here, but you are able to find some weak spots. So I'm gonna reduce that check. Whoever's your strongest person, give me a strength check.
I got a 12.
11.
12.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Here, I've got a 10-foot pole you can use as a lever.
That's right. Okay. We got the lever. We got the grappling hook. We got the shovel.
Right here.
I got some rope.
I've got
Okay.
shovels and
Right here.
staff.
Yeah.
Right here.
All right. So you've got a lot of bonuses. Let me see how it goes.
11.
All right, that's enough. The water starts like breaking through in places. I need reflex saves. You can pick your highest reflex score, like for your character, pick the highest score.
All right. 17.
For both?
Yeah, you can use the highest one for both of your characters.
16.
Do we only roll once though?
Yep, only roll once.
Crap. Could we add luck to this?
You can.
I need to stop rolling.
Okay, I'm at a 9. I'm gonna add some more of Scab's luck
Yeah.
because I don't care about it.
Can we use both characters' luck?
10. I'm gonna go to
You
a,
can't.
just one?
You can only use
Okay,
one.
I'm gonna drop down to a
Drop it down to a 3.
for a.
Yeah, I'll drop down to a.
I was at 9, so now I'm at 6.
You guys, what if we level up these characters and we so
12.
unlucky?
12.
That is the painful thing.
12 minus 2.
I've kept Johanna's luck at 16.
6 minus 2.
Is 4?
Is it
No, a
6?
6 is a -1.
Yeah,
6 is
minus
minus
one.
1.
Okay, so
All right. So, everybody have a score you're happy with,
16.
No.
9.
or tell what
I'm
your
not
score is?
happy with it,
but
but
what
I
is
have
it?
a 12.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
16.
17.
Okay.
12.
All right. Everyone except Kevin. So, so who's your lowest luck character?
Lowest luck would be Allie with a 6.
Okay, and that was and you already you failed the reflex, right? That's what you told me.
Right.
And that's cocked. I'm gonna roll it again.
Scab is a -6.
1 point of damage.
Ooh. We're okay.
So yeah, you get hit by a rock, and soon, yes, the water is flowing again, and you're confident as you see the river sort of rushing by that Lushfern will be safe again. Will be fine again.
All right.
And the body of the wizard is just like tumbling down in the maelstrom, but something nags at you, and because you wonder, like, where did this power come from? Like, why was it the river that was giving Mercapan his magic? That is the kind of puzzle that seasoned adventurers may choose to take up in future adventures.
So will you make another module?
I am considering making that actually like a stretch goal for the Kickstarter.
Yeah!
Well done, everyone. You survived. All great and small.
Does that mean these 2 characters
Yes,
level up?
you can level up. You can level up your Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes, you can. You can level up both. You can level up both of these characters that have gone. The characters that went through the adventure, including the ones that you freed from the cages. You can level them up.
Yay.
So again, if they're not dwarves or elves or halflings, you're gonna have to pick a class. So look at the stats. But yeah, I hope you all had fun over there.
Thank you very much.
Dungeon Crawl Classics adventure. Everyone, so this Dungeon Crawl Classics is made by Goodman Games. They have an online convention coming up the weekend of May 6th called War of the Cyclops Con. So if you're looking to learn how to play DCC and get into a game like this one, check it out, War of the Cyclops Con, goodmangames.com.
Awesome.
This adventure, they play tested for me tonight. It's all Chimeras, great and small. And again, we have a Kickstarter going right now. It's already funded. We're into stretch goals.
Awesome.
So
Well, you need to make those stretch goals because we need to know.
I know. I was very excited by.
Don't let us down.
Yeah. Thank you for that. But even more importantly than all of that is tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Tomorrow night, the Role Seekers in action. Dustin, remind us what's going on then.
We're gonna die. That's what's going on.
PvEG fight. So it's gonna be big bad.
That's when we're actually gonna use all of these.
All this tomorrow at 6 p.m.
6
Central
p.m.
Time.
Central Time. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for playing.
Absolutely.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Eat ketchup.
Guys, Jacob survived.
Close our eyes, the current sweeps right over us. Feel the world spin around again for only us. Hold your